Welcome back to another session of The Dark Beneath It All. I'm going to go ahead and cut this conversation off because I've heard enough of it. We'll go ahead and move into character introductions. I'm going to go in no particular order today, so I've recorded the past couple decisions into a database. And I'm going to have ChatGPT pick from that.
How you remember it so well.
This is gonna be so great.
Bandit! Alright. Said that the pattern says Bandit should go next.
Well, it's working with the sample size of just Bandit, so yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Talking to us all.
No. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. It is I, the Bandit. And a fun fact for today is that within his little town, they did have a library, but because the Mapak or Humble Folk written language is almost never used or was never used by the people within his village, all the books were stuff that they found in Common, Elvish, and Dwarvish, the kind of three civilizations nearby, or three languages closest in proximity, where they could actually kind of get books from occasionally from traders or random people going out on expeditions and so forth. So Bandit, in order to actually be able to read all the books before they would inevitably be used for fire fuel, taught himself those languages fairly young.
Alright. Bene.
Hey everyone, I'm Elena. I play Menadina, the badass bitch with a scythe. Fun fact about Menadina is that her mom is a seamstress, and so she has learned to, instead of making clothes, she knows very well how to embroider and mend clothes.
Alright.
So she's very used to doing that.
Mendadina.
I see what you did there.
Ayoy.
Surely that's what she was going for.
It was not, but I appreciate the pun anyway.
Varden.
Alright, hello. I'm Calvin. I play Varden, Deepwalker, the fish. My fun fact for this week kind of ties back to the fun fact from a couple weeks ago, where Varden is very attached to the water and to just being around the water. As a hobby, instead of, some people like to stargaze, Varden's hobby is during the day. It's not exactly a hobby, but when the sun, when he likes to just lay in the water and watch the light from above make different patterns on the floor in the sand, and just kind of sit there and think and watch the patterns float around. So more than once, his friends have found him just laying face down like a starfish in the water, which has been cause for concern the first time that they caught him. But, at a certain point, they're like, oh yeah, that's just Varden. He's doing Varden things.
Who's gonna ask the important question here?
You are.
You are.
Where are you getting sunlight from?
So it's not sunlight. It's the crystal that protects his village from the darkness.
I was gonna make a comment initially, like, yeah, I don't think there's a lot of stargazers down here, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it replaces what doesn't exist in the
Maybe like
Underdark.
glow silkworm watchers?
Alright, next up is Bandit. No, I'm kidding. Dante.
Hello, I play Dante. Fun fact about Dante today is that he really has the thought process that odd numbers are just bad luck. So if there's an odd number of arrows, he will just try to shoot one extra one.
Good to know. One of these days I'm gonna be like, well, you find all but one of your arrows, and you're gonna be like, I throw one of them.
Ah! Yeah.
It's a JoJo's reference.
Oh, okay. Just for that, I'm going to Leo next. You get to go last.
Hello everyone, I'm Clark. I play Leo Grashes in Underfall. Quick fun fact is that Leo doesn't care too much for music. He'll also often listen to it while he's in a tavern, but he'd rather be playing a game or conversing. He does appreciate music though in taverns for making things louder so he can have quieter conversations when needed.
So music is useful.
Music is useful.
Hi, my name is Aiden. I play Yulgrid, and my fun fact is that Yulgrid is a gambling addict. If
Oh, lovely.
given the opportunity to gamble on something, Yulgrid will do it.
Does Yogurt know he's a gambling addict?
Oh, that's a good question.
How far is he willing to gamble?
That's a good question.
Alright, recap. Who's got me?
I can get it.
Given the fact that you had to ask me what happened last session downstairs at lunchtime, I feel like we should have someone else here.
That's fair.
That's why.
Cheating, cheater.
She knows exactly what happened last session now.
As of right now, it has been me and Leo who have given the recap. So,
What do you mean? I did the last one.
and Bandit.
Varden, let's
So,
have you do the
Arden
recap.
or Yogrid?
Sure.
Yogrid is gone.
I will
I'm
do
here.
a recap.
I'm decided to
Alright.
make coffee because I fucking need it.
So, alright. We started last week at our fortress, and we had some conversations that I did not note down super well. But the biggest thing that kind of stood out to Varden is we have on the map, there's a couple flowers that showed up. One on Arat and the other in the TM Track Desert. And then the party, well, so Aiden was approached by a priest from the Glittering City. And the priest gave him a vial with his name on it that was left in the church, I guess. It was filled with glittering liquid and, well, I guess not Aiden, Yulgrid. And Yulgrid decided that it was a great idea to just drink it and see what happens. As far as we know, as far as Yulgrid feels, he's just felt a little bit stronger, and it gave him a buff. He's resistant to necrotic damage now when he has his markup, I think.
No, that's already part of my character.
Oh, that was something else. Okay.
It
So
allows
you
me to
might-
convert damage into necrotic damage,
Ah, there we go. Okay.
which is then resisted.
Then that's very useful. All right. So after that, the party discussed where we wanted to travel next, and we ended up deciding to go to the Tower of Loneliness, where we all traveled to. It was like a not even day's trip. And when we got there, we were kind of treated to a semi-oasis almost in the Underdark. It was almost as if somebody had completely remade it for their own purpose. And there on the island, there's a tower of stone. And we had to answer a riddle to get in. The riddle was a castle made of brick and stone, takes 20 years to make. The bricks I need to finish, how many does it take? And Leo Gresci came up with the answer being 1, because you finish the building with 1 brick. So on entering we found 2 suits of armor on the first level. Varden decided it would be a great idea to explore the next level before we had decided to do so, and discovered 2 flame skulls that decided to attack. And then upon those attacking, the suits of armor animated and attacked the rest of the party downstairs. So combat ensued. The flame skulls were killed. The animated armors were killed. We went upstairs and there was a mimic that Dante triggered. We killed the mimic. And then at the very top floor of the tower, there is a man whose facial structure is similar to EE09. And this man, or this figure, I suppose, is consumed by the darkness. That is where we left off.
Bro, this is how you always do your homework? Holy fuck.
Yeah,
Hey,
that sounds about right.
What are you working on right now? So you're working on a PhD or a master's? I don't know. That's how he does his homework.
Well, I like to be thorough.
Yeah. Respect.
All right. Picking up where we left off. Pretty much everything got covered. I will say one of the funny things that happened last session that I really wish had happened. Yolgrid was talking about putting on one of those suits of armor before they animated, and I was like really hoping to do that, and the armor would just like beat the shit out of itself.
I'm so glad he didn't, but also that would have been really funny.
Dude, it would have been so good.
All right. So we
Bean
left
juice!
off with you get, I think Leo. Yeah, Leo, you had just pulled the hood away from this figure, and they look a lot like EE09. They have kind of a more male facial structure, but they still have those same ears that kind of come back to a point like Elven, but they curve up to point towards the sky. And then they have sharp facial features otherwise.
So like that?
Their ears do, yes, they go back and curve up.
Back and curve up.
Like that. Okay. Like rabbits.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Whatever floats your boat.
If you want them all to be rabbit girls, because that's what you're into, that's fine.
Alright, that's the imaginative. Okay, they're all rabbit girls.
Jesus.
Thank you for
Jared,
making
it has to
rabbit
go in
girls
the
part of
lore
this
now.
campaign, Jared.
Yeah, it has to go in the lore now, Jared.
Leo, as you pull the hood down, kind of in front of this figure, you pull it down. Now you're kind of looking at everything else. You see that he seems to have just finished writing, and he's like holding a pen, and elbow rested on the table, and then in front of him is a note that he has like just finished writing.
Mm-hmm. I suppose I probably can't read this note.
It is in common.
Oh.
And you're
Yeah.
reading it to yourself or reading it out loud?
Initially, we'll read it to myself.
Alright. This is my favorite. I think everyone always answers. I don't know who started it, but it started with someone being like, I read it to myself. And ever since then, everyone else is like, fuck y'all, I read it to myself.
Hey, I've read like the
Varden
2
broke
notes
the mold.
that I got, and I
Mhm.
read them out loud. It's just how
Oh,
how
shit,
Varden
okay.
reads.
Um.
Maybe one of my fun facts will have to be why I read letters out loud instead of to myself.
True.
So
That's
Leo
just
just
how they
picks up
work.
a piece of paper in front of y'all, and he's just...
What is it?
It seems he's still processing.
Wow. See this. A lot more information than we have first thought. and I will relay the message to the party.
Do you want to do it, or am I going to read this out?
Read it out loud. Read it out loud.
I am FR02. The devouring void hath claimed me in full. This hour I beheld in vision untold millennial past. Yet I was powerless against the fervent will of my own kindred. Deaf were their ears to console, blind to destiny's hand. They dared to think to conquer fate itself. So came I to yield unto my own. And now thou hast found me, and in my foresights, once whispered in shadowed dreams, grant me rest, I pray thee. Yet ere I pass into stillness, know this, the piscience thou dost oppose is none other than a bound everlast. If folly was made to forge its might into a weapon, the name of this everlast is here. I can't read this. It's marred in sorcery. Very similar to what we have found in the past. Shadows claimed this name. Alas, thou shalt not find me again, for many ages hence my sight goeth dim beyond that veil. All I may yet impart is this: Erratin erred grievously. They ought not have dared against fate, though mine own companions urged it, neither should they have sought the unseating of the everlasts, nor bled their magics dry. My warning is winds against stone. Heedless they stood, and now all pay the toll.
Huh.
It's odd that he's capitalized fate as well.
Every time?
Well, the one time that he uses it.
An
Either
everlasting
way.
fate, then.
Jared, can I coup de grace this guy?
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh, I
Done.
was gonna do it.
Okay. So he's just kind of standing there holding the pen, and then in one swift motion, Leo just decapitates this man. And yellow blood kind of spews on the wall behind him, and he collapses onto the ground next to the desk.
You don't think we could have asked him anything? You just killed him?
He asked for peace.
Leo!
I'm here to grant his wishes.
This man knew the secrets of the darkness! The entire reason we're here!
And he told us what he knew. There's nothing more to gain from him.
You
Do we
think
know
that
that,
all
though?
of his knowledge was contained in that one little note?
Anything pertinent to us, yes.
Seems reasonable to me.
We could have asked him what that name was.
I-
That's shadowed out.
Given the rest
Or
of
do you think
our-
you could get rid of the shadow?
No. But given that we've already encountered such other entities of such, there's not really a need. We know which Everlast it is. It doesn't really help us that we know their name. That won't really do much of anything for us, since it's already been stricken out of history.
Ogre's fucking dying.
You know, for once, I agree with the Ogre.
Just figure out where we're going next. I'm gonna go to. I'm not gonna say the edge of the bubble because the bubble centers
You are
around
the
me.
bubble. He
You are
tries
the
to
bubble.
storm away, and everybody's like, nope, nope, come back, come back.
I'm gonna turn around and sit down and like mope in the corner.
That's
It's a
so
circular
fucking.
tower. There's no corners.
Well,
I mean, there's nothing left for us here.
Or are they all corners?
We can continue on our way to. I'm forgetting the name of the place, but the central island.
Oh,
Lysan?
license.
Tucson.
Yeah.
Is there a lizard on my window again? Look at the cat. I'm like, oh.
Get him,
Oh,
Chink.
no.
Get him, Jax. Get him.
Yes, let's head to Lyson.
Woo.
And we're going
Is it
there for
green
who
lizard?
again?
That's
It's
me.
more than one.
Sounds
Oh, yeah.
like Varden has an idea of something there, and I believe there were some other things.
The capital is
Dante, did you
the
have a reason
end
to
of my pilgrimage. Or maybe not the end,
On
but
the
the
window.
goal.
A reason to go to Lyson?
Lysoncroft, I thought you had one. Or
Yes.
got.
I don't
Yes.
believe that she actually got the elixir thingy from there. I think she was lying.
Mm.
Well, we can put that to the test and see as well.
where do you think she got it from?
Somewhere that's not there.
You think she just picked a name out of a hat?
Yes.
Yo, this
Well,
cat
she
is
could be telling the
pissed.
truth that it's there, just not that she actually retrieved it.
Zach.
Is there a lizard?
Yes.
Hmm.
Is it green?
Yes.
Oh.
Same lizard and
That's
all
the
suppose-
same lizard.
Oh, it left. You scared it away. Good job.
Well, I suppose it's time that we empty the tower out of anything that we want to supply ourselves with and head that way.
All right, you guys.
Is there anything else
Are you
in
going
this
straight
room?
to Leeson, or are you going in this room? No.
Because there's
Everything
clearly like
here.
other
Yeah.
stuff, but-
You look over his equipment and his notes, and it seems mostly that this creature, this Eratin, or this Dizerine, whatever you want to call them, was obsessed with the study of fate. If you look over all of his magic notes, and everything is about divination magic and predicting the future, and he's gone through on every single piece of paper. It starts from the same point, which is this war on fate. He works through a few scenarios, and it all comes back to his perishing in this moment. It seems he was looking for a way out, but no one ever listens to him. And so it looks like he eventually just sat down, wrote this note for you all to find.
Dang. Oh, I hope he finds peace.
So
And
what
do you
whoever
make
the
sure of
hell
that?
else wronged him so that he could go, I told you.
Which part of him do you think is finding peace? His body over there, or his head on the wall?
I meant his soul, but.
or whatever might be left of it.
those pieces? It really feels like some magical entity, like another Eratin or whatever, just Control F for the existence of a name and deleted it.
That'd be my expectation.
It's Control F to the real world.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like also the only person who'd probably actually know the answer to this question is Gorgalion, but they're not
Oh, my
allowed to
bad.
do anything about it.
Control H'd, actually.
We don't even know if Gorgalion's alive.
I'm aware. But that is out of character, because she doesn't know who the fuck that is.
So, Jill's next location on your docket was Lyson. You plan to go straight there, or you make it go back?
I don't think we had any reason to go back to the keep, so I think we were just going.
Unless
to
we needed
Lyson.
more resources, that was the only other reason.
It was like an hour.
Our plan was originally go to Tower, go to Lyson.
Alright, you guys
Yeah.
make your way back to the ship, and you inform Minnow that you plan to go to Lyson. And she goes, "Understood, Captain. Question. How do you plan to get there? There's a few routes we could take from this island. We could go south all the way down into Vingir and then make our way across to the southern portion of Lyson. Or we could try to brave through the spires of below and come across onto the east side of Lyson. According to your map, there are only 3 places that we can reasonably dock within the continent.
Great.
Hold on. I'm pulling up the map.
Dude, I presume the symbol at the northern tip of Lyson is for the capital, or is that just...
Mm-hmm. That's capital.
No, it's a symbol of...
That's not. Just
Uh,
who owns it?
It is who owns
Right.
it. Most of the symbols have been placed near the capitals. The thing with Lyson is no one knows where the capital is.
Ah, fair.
You had a member of your
I think
party
it's
who knew
reasonable
where
to
it was,
expect it's
but
there, but... Yeah, I knew. Yeah.
Does Dante know where he wants to go in Lyson, or not really?
Lysoncroft,
Lysencroft,
wherever that is.
which is the capital.
Yep. Well, I figure we... Based on studying the rest of the map, I figure if we're trying to go directly to the capital, we could dock on the northern tip of the continent. Or if we wanted to do a more thorough search of the entire landmass, we
The
could go
northeast.
down to the Tower of Loss first, and then slowly work our way up north.
I feel like the most likely place for the capital would be like in the center of it, so the second or the middle docking area. But I
Also
think we
possible.
could
Personally, I think
go close enough to
probably
shore to at least see. Oh no, we can't see what's on the shore.
no.
We can make a quick stop on the
Run.
north, but I don't think that's going to be the capital.
Why not?
I mean, if this map holds true, with at least its representation on the rest of them, it should be at the north. Following that pattern of being near the capital, but it's clear that it's not labeled here. It seems this map was written more by a select few nations.
Well, I mean, yeah, geographically it doesn't make as much sense for your capital being in the far north. It's harder to expand out through the rest of the area, but at the same time, where you land is probably going to be your capital.
I mean, look at Glymarsh and Duergar. North
I was
and
gonna say
south,
Glymarsh.
respectively. I don't think it makes much of a difference here.
Well, it makes the most sense to at least stop the north one first, I think.
Yes.
And the route to get there, we could go north over the top of this island that we're at.
We
Maybe.
could. I think that's a question to see
It's
for
a
Minnow
question
to
for
see about
Minnow.
her, whether or not the
We
ship
could
feels
also
like we
just
can
run into a
navigate
dead
it.
end. That seems to be uncharted territory.
I
At least
feel
on
it
this
would be
map.
safest to follow generally practiced trade routes, Captain.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably more reasonable to do so. I would say
Then,
though,
Unfortunately, my expertise of the waters is very limited to the path towards the mainland. To outside of that, I can't help much.
then I guess we brave the northern spires. So it looks like we're going
yes,
through.
I think we brave the northern spires.
But if it's
Understood.
an established trade route, then that
Or at
not
least
too concerned about it.
previously established, given that it's been who knows how long since someone has
All of you
traveled.
here
Barring
in
no
your
major
heads,
changes to the waters.
Minnow's been
We'll
speaking
be
to
okay.
Bandit, but all of you here in your heads. Be aware, to the best of my knowledge, we will be leaving ground for at least 1 to 2 weeks.
Get out of my head.
We should probably stock up on food then.
You already
We should have stocked up before we left.
We already did.
Like, it's an hour
How much did we
Or was
stock
it
up
more?
though?
or a few hours.
I assume we stocked up a fair amount before going on this trip.
Sure, yeah. But I mean, I think
For
we
at
were
least a
talking
month's
about
worth.
at least a month. Okay, because I only remember
At
talking
least.
about the trip lasting a few weeks. So if it takes 2 weeks just to get there, but
I feel like we would have stocked enough for like maybe 6 weeks.
Something like that.
I mean, even if we didn't, it's fairly easy to say we can just go
We
there,
can also
stock
pillage.
up, and then
You should be
Places.
fine.
Just learn to fish.
hey, now that's speaking my
I
language.
don't think any fish are going to be alive.
Isn't that cannibalism?
Consumed fish. Well, just because I'm a
Consume the
fish
fish?
person doesn't
Yeah, I
mean that.
will.
Now, this is a fair point. If we catch a fish that's consumed and we cook it,
Do you cook the consume out of it?
yeah,
It's a good question. I think that's a lore drop that we need. Well, I guess we can try and find out.
Yeah, why don't you try? Shift the burn onto Jared.
Alright. You guys are leaving south. After about 6 hours. And the sun is, there's no sun. But Dante speaks up and he goes, "The sun is beginning to set." Because he has a keen mind, and he always does when the sun is setting. And all of you go, "Thanks, Dante. We haven't seen it in like 2 months."
I don't
just
think
use
I've
your
ever seen it.
imagination.
Yeah, Varden goes, "What the hell is a sun?"
In my 45 years of living, I've never seen a sun once.
I like to imagine that Dante just stares up at like the cave wall and just like I'm watching
Yeah, where the sun would be setting. I point, the sun is setting.
You're
What
so
the
funny.
Huh? The sun is whating?
Setting. You know, when the big ball of light in the sky decides to go
Dante.
beyond the horizon.
No.
Dante Varden has never seen the surface.
You should really do that. It's very nice up there.
It's pretty fucked up. I don't know how else to say it.
Well, once I can return the expanse of the oceans to my people, maybe I will take an excursion.
They have oceans up there too. It's crazy. I don't know how the water like stays. They have like waves. It's weird.
Well, that's because we have something called a moon.
What the fuck is a moon?
A
You
moon is
saw
a big
it.
rock.
I never noticed it.
I think the oceans might actually kill Varden. I don't know if he can live in salt.
I highly doubt that. I love the oceans. Why would it kill me?
Wait, are these freshwater oceans?
Down here? You
Yeah.
have not tested that.
Varden
would
has
know-
lived in it.
You would
Varden
know that they
know.
are very salty.
Okay.
That they're what?
Salty.
Salty.
Oh, they are salty. Okay, these are saltwater oceans. Never mind then.
I was gonna say,
After
that'd
about-
be crazy.
After about 6 hours, you all break away from the shore. And within a few minutes, there's no wind, no sights. You can no longer see the ground. All you see is dark waters beneath the ship, the sound of sloshing waves around you, and walls of darkness on all sides that feel like they're closing.
Hmm. Yay.
Jared, I
Well,
want to
every
make
time.
something.
What are you making?
I want to make a like dragging fish net. If we can just kind of like hang over the side of the ship and catch fish. Try to.
Yeah?
I
I
love
know they're
to
gonna
see
be
where this.
consumed, but like
You want to catch fish in an environment you've never... Yeah, make me a survival check.
You think I can purify the fish?
survival. My
We're
survival's
gonna get
not
a
good, but
whale
I'll
caught in
try.
the net, and then it's gonna drag us under, and we're all gonna die.
11.
You tie a rope to four corners of a net. You make it kind of make the right shape, and you're like, good enough. Toss it overboard.
I can't
Oh,
decide
boy.
if Varden would help in this endeavor or notice it and try to stop it.
Hmm.
I mean,
So I don't-
Varden's probably heard rumors of the kind of beasts that live under the sun,
We're just kinda- we're
lightless
just skimming a
sea.
little below the surface.
Would I think it's a good idea to try to fish these? I feel like that would
In the
absolutely
depths, you would
unquestionably
be a little
bad
nervous.
idea.
You would
Yeah.
be nervous fishing in the depths.
Okay.
When you say fishing in the depths, do you mean fishing in a spot that is really like where the water is deep, or
Beyond the
fishing from the
shores.
deep?
This is everything outside of the shores is the depths.
Okay.
I'm
Are you going to
fishing
convey that I probably shouldn't be fishing
Mm.
here, or just see what happens?
So when Varden stumbles across Bandit trying to put together this fishing net,
Yeah, we'll say this is
Um,
day 2. Bandit's already like kind of anxious. He just wants to do something, so he started trying to fish.
yeah, so Varden sees Bandit working on the net, and I will advise caution of fishing in these waters. There are very dangerous animals that live in the depths around us here. I don't know if there are fish to catch, and I will help you make this net, but I will also be standing nearby to make sure everything is okay and monitor the nets.
That's kind of you. If you just want to help, grab that end and the other end and start tying the knot.
All right, Varden, make a
Uh,
survival check.
23.
All right, so he fixes up a lot of the issues you had. You get a much better shape, and then you're left with this decision: you throw it overboard in an attempt to catch some fish.
Or you can just wait
I'm just
until we
gonna
get.
I'm just gonna watch the net and sit there
And
on the edge of this ship and watch it.
you throwing it over?
Sure. You
All
got
right,
two
so you
people
throw it
watching
over.
it.
Another day goes by.
I'm gonna pull the net out every like few hours, see what's in it.
You pull out after the first couple hours. You pull out. You pull the net out, and it's pretty. You go to pull on it. It's kind of heavy. Feels like there's definitely some weight in it.
Well, I would have. There would be like some pulley mechanism here, so that even if it's heavier, he can still pull it out because he's pretty weak. But
Well, we have the ship to help us too.
Yeah, there's a pulley system for like
I'll ask Minnow to help us out with pulling this back on board.
you pull it up and you pull up 2 large eyeless creatures that look kind of like dolphins, and their dorsal fins are luminescent.
They're what?
I hate this.
The dorsal fins are luminescent.
They glow.
That's pretty
Are they okay? Hold on.
They're just kind of flopping around in the
Fishing.
net.
I'm going to assume that they're not edible.
Those are interesting creatures.
I have to see. 1 second.
The thing is I know Bandit's gonna still like no matter what I describe, Bandit's gonna try to eat it.
Yeah.
I feel like you're just trying to make it worse.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll start cutting it up, or killing them and then cutting them up.
Alright, so Bandit pulls the net all the way up, walks over, stabs them a few times till they stop moving, pulls them on board.
Wait. Before you eat that, the fins are luminescent. We
Very
should.
important to note that
harvest
I am
those.
not seeing this happen, because if Varden sees this happen,
Oh,
there will be a whole ritual of like we need to stop, we need to like thank these creatures for being our food, and then we can But
No. Then Barton
I'm not-
definitely sees this happen. That's so against what Bandit would do. So Bandit goes to just stab him, and Barton comes up from the lower dock. And he sees Bandit get ready to just butcher these creatures that are flopping around in the net.
Whoa. Whoa, hey, let's pause here for a second, man. You can't just kill these creatures. These are beings of the sea. They're wonderful creatures.
And I'm hungry.
I do understand that. And just, we also, we eat people, creatures from the sea, but we um but we have to be polite about it. We can't just kill for the sake of, we have to thank and recognize the struggle of these creatures and thank them for feeding
Well,
us and
They certainly
sustaining
look
us.
like they're struggling right now. How long is your little thank you ritual going to take? Because every second
doesn't
I'm
take
not
long.
putting them out of their misery, they actively suffocate on the deck.
Well, if they look, Jared, how
Doesn't
closely
sound
do they
very
resemble
humane.
dolphins? Because
Flop flop, flop flop.
if they resemble dolphins closely, they're still breathing the air. They're just
Yep.
not.
breathing
So I
the
mean,
air.
they're not having
They
a
don't
great
like it on the
time.
deck. They're not having a great
But-
time, but dolphins breathe air. Thank
Yeah.
you, Callan,
think-
for knowing biology.
I don't think dolphins can survive out of water, though.
Well, yeah, not for an
They
extended period of time.
dehydrate.
They'll
But they breathe
dehydrate,
air,
but
yeah.
they breathe air, so they're not suffocating. That is an
Yeah.
incorrect statement.
They're
It
just
doesn't take
dry.
long. I put my hand out and I asked Bandit for the knife, and so that I can bless the creatures before we kill them.
Whatever makes you feel better.
Okay, thank you, Bandit. I take the knife from him and just kind of sit
Barton, as you
cross-legged on my
are
heels in front
as
of
you
him.
are doing your ritual, make me a religion check.
Religion, yes, I love religion. 18.
With an 18, you remember kind of almost a passage passed down through word of mouth, and it kind of goes something like, "Praise be to the playful eyeless creatures who play in your wake. They bring good luck. Leave them be. Leave them be."
Huh. Okay, well, if I remember that when I'm preparing this, I just be
You're
like,
so
okay,
fun.
Bandit, I'm just gonna put this knife over here. We're just gonna put that on the floor. I will elaborate what I have recalled now to Bandit and say, I understand you're hungry, Bandit, but we have to return these to the sea.
You're
Flop,
more
flop.
than welcome to
Flop,
just
flop.
not have any.
No, that's not how that works.
Alright, well, if you don't want to eat them, then you can throw them back and catch the next meal, or else we're cooking you.
Well,
We had
damn.
plenty of food then.
At this point, Leo's like pointing at the crates of food. He's like,
And Dante's just over there just having a meal. I was like,
off schedule. Dante is eating off schedule, just like because he's hungry.
Damn it, Dante. And Leo.
What?
Oh.
I'm hungry.
That's it.
Don't have
He was
enough food,
eating
this
our
is just a
reserve
snack.
supply.
We can find plenty of food on land. We're not gonna go hungry. If we are going hungry, I will help us find the fish to eat properly. And I toss the fish, the dolphin, eyeless dolphin creatures with luminous dorsal fins back over
Back into the
water.
sea. All right, that's good.
Are you taking the next shift of manning the nets?
I think I'm going to gather the nets, and until we absolutely need food, I'm going to stow them away.
Okay. Can I do some downtime projects? He's gonna go stir crazy.
We'll say that that whole fiasco takes up a good chunk of the day, and at the end of the day, you guys are all lying down for the night. And then going into, we'll call this, it's been a couple days at this point, so the making of the net, it's the end of the first week. You're in the spires now, as every now and then a large rock will pass on your left or right and reach up out of your vision. That night, Bandit, you're laying in the captain's deck, the captain's quarters, and it's like probably 3 a.m., 4 a.m. You're trying to get your rest. You hear laughter from the foredeck. You throw open the door to the captain's quarters, and there's no one there.
Yikes.
On bikes.
I'm going to look overboard.
Nothing overboard, just the dark waters. Although you feel like something may be peering up at you from below, but it could just be that you're going insane out here on these waters. Maybe a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yikes. R.I.P.
Yeah, there's sirens in the water. Shit. Oh no, I don't get advantage or anything. Ugh. 11.
11. Mark add a flaw and mark 3 boxes underneath it that say, and the flaw is I fear the sea. And mark 1 box.
That's so funny.
Okay. I don't know what this mechanic is, but this will be fun.
I think it's just
Bandit
like a flavor thing.
Bandit now has a slight fear of the sea.
Ooh.
Bandit, do you share your, the next morning, day 8, you guys are going by another one of the spires, the ceiling's kind of climbing down into view of the bubble. You see the spire connects and supports a massive amount of earth above. And some of you wonder what would happen if such a structure were to fail. You're eating your morning morsels. Yogurt, a beetle has kind of wriggled into your bread and you're trying to pick it out.
I'm gonna eat the beetle.
I throw it overboard.
No!
Y'all give me the reason Bandit goes insane.
Yes.
I fear the sea. Add a new flaw. I fear the party.
Bandit, do you share last night's endeavor, or do you keep it to yourself?
I'll discuss it with Varden because he's the ocean guy, the ocean man, if you will.
Varden, make a history check.
Is there any legends in your religious book about laughings in the sea at night?
I got an 11.
11? You don't remember any mention of like that kind of legend specifically, but you do know that your people said that even before the darkness, the lightless sea was set to play tricks on you because unlike the ocean on the surface where there's clouds and birds and you have a long way you can see into the horizon, the lightless sea in the Underdark is claustrophobic almost, but yet you're still traversing large distances. So the mind struggles to fully understand what's happening at times, and it can play tricks on you. And it's almost a stressful endeavor to traverse great distances through the lightless sea. Traders would frequently go insane doing their routes.
Great.
Lovely.
Well, okay. So, I'll respond to Bandit. I don't recall any mention of any beasts living in the water, such as similar to what you mentioned. But the lightless sea from our lore keepers have told me that the lightless sea has always had a almost ethereal quality to it. You being familiar with the water on the surface, the water down here is not exactly, from what I've been told, is very different. There's nothing to reflect. There's simply the water and large, vast quantities of it. And it can be easy to to invent threats that aren't there. I find the best thing for me is to focus on the journey and enjoy the trip rather than the environment around. But it is not uncommon for traders and people that spend large amount of time on the water to go insane or develop a fear of it.
So I was just weak-minded. Good stuff.
Ha!
Damn.
Not weak-minded, Bandit. If it was common, if being common, that does not mean that only the weak-minded are susceptible to it. It is everyone. Even people with the strongest of wills can fall prey to their own insecurities and their own fears.
Yeah, but it is more likely that you're weak-minded.
Yogurt, I don't want to hear it.
Yogurt, that does not help the situation right now. We're trying to help Bandit feel at ease.
Hey, I'm just
Alright.
trying to set an honest expectation.
That
But you don't know
conversation,
that. One way or the
as you guys
other.
kind of wrap up that conversation and move in through the rest of the day, man, ship. Bennett, I'm not going to give you downtime as well. The ship is steering itself. You still have to maintain riggings, keep track of course, and other necessities.
That works. That works.
And it
Something
is
to
still
keep
doing
busy.
things. He's not just sitting doing nothing. Later that night, as you're all resting, Yulgrid, you get up and you kind of wake up in the middle of the night. You look over at all the other, what's the word, hammocks where people should be lying. And for some reason, there's no one there. It's all empty. You go up on the foredeck and there's nothing there. Where is everyone? Where did they go? Make me a wisdom saving throw.
I deserve this.
Yeah. Now you're
Yep, you
weak-minded.
do.
It's a 10.
10. Mark a new character flaw on your sheet. I fear the sea. 3 boxes. Check off
Fuck.
one of them.
Shit.
I wonder what happens on the third box. Do you just have like a hysterical fear of water?
Depends on if you're on sea when the third box is checked.
Hmm.
Enter the cabin and never come out.
Cry.
You start to panic as you think that they've all gone overboard and left you alone on the boat. Maybe you've already made it to Lyson and the boat went on without you, stranded you in the darkness. You go downstairs and they're there. In their hammocks. They're here. They're here. You're not alone. But you swear for a moment you were. That marks the end of day 9 on the sea. As you pass through yet another, let me look at the map, figure out where y'all would be. Yeah, at this point, you're approaching the end of your journey. You pass through 2 large spires, and in front of you, you no longer see rocks jutting out of the water. You're back to open ocean, and the boat veers right.
Okay.
In the morning of day 9.
Mm-hmm.
Who's
And
next?
Gilbert comes up from his restless rest. Do you share with the group, Gilbert?
Fuck no, I don't.
I knew that.
Gilbert seems a little tired, but does not give reason as to why.
That's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Yogurt knows that Dante's gonna make fun of him if he does.
It's so true.
That's very true.
It's not just Dante.
I think he's more worried about
Mhm.
Bandit.
Mm-hmm.
I think Bandit's more worried about the ocean.
Right now he is, yeah, 100%. And it's starting to realize that this isn't like his time spent on the ships on the surface.
This is different.
As you
Oh,
approach the evening, and you finished up dinner, Dante, you're sitting at the front of the ship, watching the waters go by. And in this section of the Underdark, the ceiling hangs low in this spat of sea. It's inside your field of view, and you
I'm
feel
gonna
as
fucking
though
stare at it.
as you're staring at it, you feel it's climbing down to greet you, coming closer and closer to the mast, as if it was to crush the boat into the waters. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Hide from
We're all going
Run.
24.
crazy.
24.
Ooh.
Dante closes his eyes and steals his mind, and when he reopens them, the ceiling is where it should be. And he knows that it is not something he should fear. End of day 9. Going into day
We
10.
did it.
They're getting more
Dante does
common,
not fear
more
the
frequent.
sea.
Yay.
Yeah.
Ooh, good point. Yet.
Uh, Day 10, you're starting to get close to the shore of Lyson. At least that's what the boat's telling you. You all finish up your meals for the noon, go about your tasks on the ship, keeping it in tip-top shape. And, Leo, you look overboard just for a moment, and you swear you see a woman floating face down in the water. Her
God
features
damn!
similar to someone of your past. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh. That's not a good. Oh, this is dead. I don't have a trigger on it.
There she goes.
I thought this was powered. Well, Jared, I will let you do with this knowledge that I rolled a 1.
Oh,
That one?
no.
You have a plus 13?
No.
Unfortunately for Leo, it seems this was the perfect
I don't believe it.
mind trick to get to him. As you look overboard and you see the same color of, I guess it wouldn't be hair, because you're like an earth genasi.
Are you gonna try to save her?
So the same color of gems and skin
We have a net.
of the lady from your past. You reach for the net and toss it overboard. To toss it overboard, so you run across the deck, grab the net, run back. When you look overboard, the body's gone. Add a new flaw. I fear the sea, and check the first box.
Alrighty.
Which is weird. I thought Leo would be the one to hold strong.
Nope, I rolled a 1.
Thanks for
Yeah,
being
power
a
of
fish.
the
to
dice.
Leo.
chance.
The power of the dice. I did too. I was like, I'm be fine. I just need to not roll a 1. I'll be fine. Roll a 1. God damn it.
You spoke it into
I
existence.
didn't even speak it into existence. I thought it into existence.
So true.
Power of the
They're
mind.
real.
I'm just double checking that I don't have a plus like 13 to whiz. I think it's a plus 9.
Yeah,
Plus
10's not enough.
9?
You got +9?
Do you have like double
Or it's
proficiency or
plus
what?
8. It's just plus
Plus
8.
8 makes sense.
He's just wise.
One more. One more.
Ooh, wise man.
2 more. Or, Ivan and Varden.
Oh, I don't know if Varden would get one because I don't know. I thought he might be exempt.
Is Varden
We're getting there.
fear the sea?
Varden.
Dayton!
That would be
Love,
very
fear of
sad.
the land.
My my second week fun fact will be very hairy if I start fearing the sea.
End of day 10.
Day 11. In the morning, you're having your breakfast, and you're all kind of on edge, as some of you have begun to fear the water that you're on, but only a little. More of just fearing it's the tricks it plays on your mind. Minadina, as dinner approaches and you're up on the top of the, you're up on the deck, kind of assisting here and there with Bandit's tasks where he needs some muscle. You raise your head as a scent kind of comes to your nose and you sniff sharply. You smell blood on the wind. You look back towards the wheel of the ship where Minnow has been steering herself, and you see your sister, but she's bloodied and dying. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Lovely. Hold on. Pulling up the character sheet. My iPad was on the charger. That's a nat 20.
Woo! Let's go.
You take a deep breath, blink once, and the vision is gone. The scent of blood goes with it. And you know that it was just a mere illusion as your mind was attempting to create a threat in its boredom.
Me at my mind. Shut up. She's not here. Yet.
As day 11 starts to come to a close, Varden, you have a feeling you're getting very close. You can feel it kind of in your body. You're close to your homeland. And just based off your knowledge of the distance and the waters and how long it takes to traverse and the speed of the boat, you know that it's got to be nearby. You feel a desire to look overboard into the waters of your homeland, glance over the edge of the ship, and you feel in below you see a large eye, pupil and iris staring up at the boat from beneath the waters. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
15.
15's enough. You take a deep breath, step back and look back over, and the eye is gone. And you know that it was not real. It was simply a trick. There are no creatures of that size in the lightless sea. At least, you hope there are not.
So half of us slightly fear the ocean.
Slightly.
Look, if there's gonna be large creatures, it's gonna be south of Vengir. Let's be real here.
Possible.
They need a big enough living space.
Spice.
Spice.
Mhm.
I mean, I feel like this is a pretty sizable distance we've traveled. If it took us 11 or 12 days to get from
A good chunk of that was
the island
spent
to
going
here.
through the spires. It's dangerous waters
That's
if you're
fair.
slow.
Yeah, it takes slow. That's fair.
True.
Day 11, you guys rise to, and your extended range due to your forelight, which gave you a conic view, I think I said, of like 400 feet.
Something like that.
Did I note it down?
You see in the distance the beginnings of a cliffside as you guys come upon Lyson. And as some of you begin to celebrate, jump for joy at the sight of land, and you're all looking towards the prow, Bandit, you hear a voice in your head. Captain, I regret to inform you, we're being boarded.
I just quickly snap back and look at where.
You snap
Am I
back and
being
look
boarded?
towards as you've all gathered on
Hold
the
the gun out.
foredeck. You snap back, pulling your gun at the warning from Minnow. And up at the wheel, you see creatures similar in body type to Varden that have come out of the water, and they seem to be climbing over the railing of the ship. Their lower half more fish-like than his, with gills on their thighs, and hard scales going down their legs, ending in webbed feet. They have thick necks that don't come to a chin and instead come out to kind of almost like an eel's head, with tendrils on their cheeks. Their eyes full of the void, consumed. But it seems that these creatures still know to defend their shores. And we will roll initiative.
I'm gonna alert everybody. Well, Varden, looks like you got a family reunion. Pumping my shotgun.
This die is no longer being used today.
Not bad.
I rolled a 1 and then a 2.
The fact
It's
that you
okay.
gave
I
it
got
a
a 2
second-
as well. This is an online roll.
Add Dex.
6 with Dex.
Why with Dex?
Because that's initiative.
Oh, initiative. You're talking. Oh, we're talking
Yeah,
about wisdom
18.
throws still.
11.
It's still bad.
At 20.
Woo!
All right.
Yeah, all good. You have Dante.
Hey, I also got a nat 20. Yay!
Nice.
Bandit got a nat 20 because of Minnow. The warning.
Yeah, sure.
True. He was alerted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell Minnow whatever she can do to keep them off the boat. Fire at will.
Who is Will?
Fire at them.
His side piece.
I don't have a side. Arguably, I don't have a main piece.
Yeah, you do. You're standing on her.
It's a gray area.
I'm missing one of you.
Yeah, you're missing
Sorry, I'm getting there.
I haven't pulled in yet.
No, I'm
waiting
missing
on GM.
Yulgrid. I'm missing Yulgrid.
Are they are visibly consumed? Like it's.
Yes.
Whoa! I just
Yeah.
opened the debugger. I didn't mean to do that.
That's a thing you can.
Bugger.
You bugger.
Debugger.
I
Hardly
hardly know.
Nowhere.
My favorite character, Minnow.
Minnow. Is Minnow a character? I mean, kinda.
Absolutely. How would Minnow not be a character?
Minnow, my goat.
Minnow is not a goat. Minnow is a boat.
Oh, yeah, rhymes. Close enough.
It's a boat.
We got a
Not a
goat
goat.
in the boat.
My goat
The
boat.
boat. The boat is
I
the
can't
goat.
find what I'm looking for.
My
so...
boat goat.
My goat.
My goat.
Oh, actually, to some of you, these creatures will look pretty familiar.
I'd assume they look pretty familiar to me. That would make sense.
I can't find exactly what I'm looking for on a mini, so I'm reusing a mini before.
Oh, then they'll definitely look familiar.
Why they're giant? What the fuck? Are they like we can tell they're visibly like obviously consumed by the darkness? Because
Yes.
Yeah.
if they,
He said
okay.
they were.
Yeah, I know you said they were, but doesn't necessarily mean.
Oh, they're big boys.
I cannot see. Because I is not there.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Are they supposed to be 2x2s or?
The size of the creature is large.
Damn.
That's pretty cool.
No, it's not. I'm terrified.
I mean, it can be cool and terrifying. That's not mutually exclusive.
I scared.
Jared, I need to get a rules clarification from you. I'm gonna send you range shot. Actually, better screen. I think I know how this works, but I want to make doubly sure. So it looks like with the second ability that I sent you, Scattershot, that I wouldn't be subject to being threatened. Or threatened wouldn't apply.
If you're using the shotgun, I'm just gonna say, yeah, it makes most sense that threaten doesn't apply.
It's
As
just,
in, it's a shotgun.
I mean, I can read the thingy out. As an action, you force every creature in a 50-foot cone to make a dex saving throw. A target takes the
Yes.
weapon's normal damage on a failed save, half as much on a success. This reads like more... Reads like not a ranged weapon attack, but
Yeah,
a thing...
it's a ranged weapon, but I wouldn't call it.
Okay, so
Alright.
not subject to threatened.
We're gonna do some initiative rolls.
Cool, that makes the shotgun a lot
I
more
don't want to
feasible.
intentionally kill them. Unless I get permission from Barden to do so.
I mean, they're consumed. I feel like they're past our help now.
I think they intend to kill us, so we should intend to kill them.
Who beats an 8?
Hi.
I guess who loses to an 8?
I
Alright,
Me and my 3 are doing some work, Jared.
who beats an 18?
I tie.
Players go first in ties, so Varden's above an 18, and Dante's at a nat 20.
And same with
Next.
Bandit.
And
Bandit's
it's
also
at
a
a
nat 20.
Who beats an 8? That goes back down here.
That'd be me. At an 11.
Everyone that beat Nate last time.
Nat 20, players go first.
Well, players can choose where they go.
6.
Yogurt meets
Last
that.
one.
I beat that,
Yogurt,
yes.
Yogurt meets a 6. 7.
No. I mean, I'm above it at an 11.
Dante and
but-
Bandit share a turn. Make sure you mark the long rest.
Yep.
Oh,
Julio.
shit,
Ah,
I
my
just
ears.
reset the entire board on accident.
Man,
I
I was
just summoned
jamming
the
out.
board.
It
Yeah,
got
I'll fix
very
it.
loud for half a second, too. It
Yeah,
was
I know.
wild.
It's just that. It's because the reset sets the music to back to normal volume first.
Just dumb.
Oh, did we get 3,680 XP and I forgot to add it?
Oh, it's these bitches.
Okay, fix that.
Yeah.
Dante, you're up.
Awesome. Cool. Is first combat for turn. I get Dread Ambusher. Do I want to do something with that right now, or do I want to just spike growth? Yeah, we'll just shoot what can I see here? Shoot this guy. That guy. That guy. Do a does a 8 hit.
No. Next one.
A 13 hit.
Yes, damage.
23.
Looks bloodied.
I'm gonna use Favored Foe as free action. So he'll take an extra 1d6 damage if I hit him again.
Third shot?
Does a 6 hit?
No.
Alright. That is my turn.
Because Dante's gonna shoot in a cross mass. Dante notches 2 arrows. Notches 2 arrows and lets them loose. And both strike into the mast of the ship. And, Bandit, you hear Minnow go, "Ow, he fucking shot me."
Yes, he does that to people sometimes.
And then, the last arrow strikes its mark pretty hard and does good damage.
He was shooting at the one, this one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move on the side here. Probably actually about 30 feet, not counting the diagonal. And also right next to the rope. How handy. Which one is? It's the one all the way back there. And that's all.
The boat is
Okay,
currently
yeah.
progressing forward at a rate of 60 feet per round, by the way.
So we're slightly on a time limit, or at least more.
That might matter.
Okay.
Okay, so that's
Okay.
gonna matter.
I'm going to take 2
Let's just
normal.
say theoretically someone goes overboard.
I'm gonna take 2 normal shots at the
don't
one
like
in front of
that.
me.
Shotgun shots?
Shotgun shots, regular shotgun shots.
Is it the cone attack?
It is not the cone attack. Cone range is only 15 feet, so it would just be objectively worse. That's a. I always forget how to do math. 22 to hit on the first one,
That'll hit.
and then I'll do the second one, do all the damage at once. 21. I'm assuming 21 will also hit.
Yup.
4d4 plus 10. Could have been a better roll, but whatever. 18 damage overall.
Still standing. Passing turn. Alright, so this one's up first. Their move speed's kind of slow. It is going to make a 10-foot move.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't
Oh,
these
'cause
guys,
it's
when they
going
hit you with the
in the air.
spear, they like shoot you backwards?
5.
Oh, they pull towards.
10.
Okay.
They certainly might.
Hmm.
Bandit.
Hi.
Does a 24 hit?
It might.
Boy, the joy is just the joy goes crazy.
Bandit's gonna take 12 piercing as his giant harpoon kind of strikes him in the shoulder, and he has flashbacks.
Yup.
And you're gonna get pulled 20 feet towards the creature if you do not succeed on a strength contest. So roll me a strength contest as it
Good
tries
luck.
to yank you towards it.
Chance I can just get launched into the side of the boat there. He gets
19.
launched. Oh, good. So I only need to roll a nat 20. It was not, in fact, a nat 20.
So Bandit's gonna get pulled 20 feet forwards and land here.
Oh no.
So
Well,
Bandit
the one
gets
next
up
to is
there,
almost dead, at least.
and he's like, "Alright, I got this one on the flashback." Ah, fuck. Ah!
Ah, fuck. No.
Barden.
All right. Let's see.
Can't wait to get shot 3 more times. Let's go, baby!
And it's gonna get pulled all the way up to the steering wheel.
Oh no.
That's my movement. Let's do a quick see how far away I am from things. Okay, that's good enough. All right, I
Javelin?
will now rush attack.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You rush attack forward, closing
Yep.
the gap on this creature.
Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. So, where did it roll? There we go. This is an 18 hit.
Yep, damage.
All right. So it's a D4 plus my charisma. So, we will. How's he looking right now? He's pretty hurt.
Critically
right?
wounded.
Critically. All right. We're just gonna.
It
8
dies.
damage. Cool.
These guys are chumps.
It did take 3 of us.
Says
doing
you,
decent
you're not
damage
getting
to
pulled
do
like the
it.
whole ship.
I haven't done anything yet.
Alright, let's see. How far away are the reds? 30 feet? Okay. Yeah, I will. Shh.
Do my standard combo. I have to take my dog out
Yeah.
whenever it gets my turn.
I will just throw a javelin at
Roll to hit.
this guy. There's a 15
Hits.
hit.
Damage.
This is very low damage, but you know, it's something. 6 damage. And then that'll be my turn.
This one's gonna move forward 10 feet. And it is going to throw a javelin. Bandit.
Hi.
Does a, Ooh, 10 does, 11 doesn't hit, right?
No, it does not.
Alright.
Oh, babe.
Uh, that's its only, it only gets 1 harpoon attack. So it's out of reach for anything else. Menadina.
Alright. I'm gonna bonus action put my echo here. Yep. I'm gonna use half my movement to swap places with it. And then I'm gonna haul 15.
Echo disappears.
Yep, that's fine. And I can't get close enough, can I? Without full action dashing. Fuck it, I'm gonna full action dash.
Okay. Smart, you've blocked this one off from moving to an angle where it can yank Bandit off the boat over its head because it pulls it 20 feet towards him. So he would have just gone over the edge, straight into the
Yep.
water.
Yep. That'd been great.
And
Well,
that
doesn't
will
stop
be
me
my
from
turn.
that other one.
Alright, this one is going to turn to Menadina and make a bite and claw attack. +6 to both these rolls, 18 and 12.
18 hits.
Then you
12
take a
does
D8
not.
+4. You take 10.
Okay.
This one is going to move to here. It's going to throw a
Oh.
harpoon at Varden.
Okie
22.
That does hit.
You take 2d6 +4. Oh, you take 15.
I don't
And you
appreciate
get
that.
you need to make a strength save. Strength contest, actually, sorry. Just add strength.
Okay.
It doesn't say it's a save. 19.
I nat 20'd.
All right, so the harpoon strikes into your shoulder, and as he goes to pull it out, you kind of hold your feet strong. You don't go with it. It just pulls out, and you hold strong, and he
Ouch.
reels it in empty.
That fucking hurt though.
Yogrid. He's gonna. Oh, he's here!
Hello. I do my thing. I use my blood right. Whoosh! It's a
You
bonus
take some
action.
necrotic.
I move. I take D6 of necrotic damage. That's just 4.
Yep, not
At
halved
60.
yet.
Was that not halved yet?
Now
Which
everything
has
thinks
63
halved.
health. Gonna move. Climbing over the netting gear is a bad choice.
Probably.
Wow, I
is-
do not have a lot of space to move. Would you consider the netting difficult terrain?
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You gonna dash?
Yeah.
Smart.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 55. And yeah, that's my turn.
Sorry, I'm like vibing to the song. Alright.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
The fuck? I just sorted. I'm just like messing around on my monster spreadsheet. I sorted by swim speed, and one of the results is the Elder Brain, which apparently has a swim speed.
Swims through
Nice.
thing. Brain juice. Why not?
Brain juice.
Alright, this marrow is going to make a hard. Hold on. That would be pretty funny. Yeah, it's gonna make a harpoon attack on Bandit.
Ruh-roh.
That's funny.
24.
Not a crit, not a crit.
You take 2d6. 8 plus 4 is 12. You take 12. And you get pulled
Again.
20 feet towards it, unless you succeed on a strength contest. 8. This is doable for Bandit.
Bandit.
Okay.
Bandit.
I am
bandit,
probably going to
bandit,
hold on. I
bandit.
gotta.
Perfectly timed Tyler Nat 1 incoming.
That would
No,
be hilarious.
No.
Don't say things like that.
I have
Don't speak that
plans.
into
Okay,
existence.
no.
It's
Scuff.
just a strength contest.
Okay, I make the check and I don't need to do anything special. I got 12.
Alright, it weakly pulls back on the harpoon and you stand your ground. Take some damage. You don't get yeeted into the lower decks, which is what would have happened, because that was exactly 20 feet. Oh no, it was actually you would have landed on it,
Yeah, I would have.
which would have
missed it.
been worse, because it would have been able to just grab you and throw you overboard.
This is
And
so
you're
fun.
scared of this.
Leo, yes.
Yay!
Bandit
kinda
would
get
have
the
been.
feeling that I kind
the
of
end
get
of
the
this, do
feeling
I
that I
check
need to
another
cast
box?
water walking on everyone.
Huh. Right? I think I don't care.
I don't know
about
how
If you
helpful it
have
would
water
be for.
walking active and you hit the sea, like I guess you would have taken fall damage anyways. I was about to say, do you hit it, just like hit it and stick, like poof? Oh! Like, is it like
I mean,
a concrete
technically, yeah.
surface at that point?
You
Yeah.
ever seen that video of Jesus trying to do a cannonball?
What?
Of Jesus trying to
It would
do
be something like
cannonball.
that.
That's
I
a
can only get
statement
the
that I
3 of
was not expecting to hear today.
Well, I can get Bandit. Right? That's how that works. It's within 30 feet, right? For Emboldening Bond? Not 10 feet. Yeah, it's 30 feet. So I will Emboldening Bond myself, Yolgrid, and Bandit. Yeah. And I'll pass my
Yay.
turn. Have a d4, gang.
Yippee! Yippee!
Bandit's gonna need that.
Yippee!
Well, next turn, if I don't do something to get out of
Dante.
this, they're gonna
Oh,
get
top of
start
the
moving around.
round.
Up around.
They're gonna just grab me.
Top of the
Probably.
round. From below, you hear like a swoosh as there's a breaching noise, and another one lands up on the deck
What?
and
Which I-
joins initiative at the bottom, and then two more creatures.
I'm not
That's
liking the
not
look
a-
of this.
If I was next to that one, the first thing I would have done is try to push it off.
I mean, I can try, but I don't think I have the strength to push a
Mm.
large creature. I have just enough strength to be wearing chainmail as it is.
I see.
That's surprising.
Does anyone else here keep track of XP, or is it literally just me?
Just you.
Just
Sure.
I
you.
think it's just
They
you,
let you
to be
do
honest,
it,
Hard
yeah.
bud.
tracker. Well,
Okay.
I have what we decided upon last time written down on my character sheet.
What do you have?
I have 24,800.
Okay, so then this number can probably be erased. Okay, thank you.
I didn't find what I was looking for, but check this out, guys. Out of the water, just a giant. No, I'm kidding.
Just a giant dick.
No, I didn't see it. Put it back.
You didn't see it? All right.
No.
Here, look.
Oh yeah.
I think I saw this in Divinity.
For her pleasure.
I don't like the way that. I don't like how that bodes for us, seeing that in Divinity. I don't think we have the luxury of being able to wash it ashore.
True.
No, one more of these jumps onto the boat, and then
Where did it jump
in
on?
the back here,
Okay,
this
back.
one, in the back here next to
They're
Dante.
replacing the one we just killed. Fuck.
Oh, it's gonna grab me.
Two merfolk kind of come up onto the prow.
Now these
We'll
guys I
join
can probably
initiative.
push.
Dante's turn.
I'm gonna be smart about this because I have a climb speed.
That's a good idea.
You have a climb speed? Yeah, that's cool.
I do have a
Surely
climb
that
speed.
won't go badly when they're yanking
I also
people
have
off
climb
of.
speed.
Yeah, no. There. Use climb speed here. Go up. So that's 20.
20 feet of movement total.
Ah!
Ah! He's in the floor!
Over the war! Jared, help. Jared, help!
So you climb up to here. 20 feet of
Yep.
movement.
That's 20 feet. I want to bonus action dash, but also I want to jump to this ladder. So I want to
Bonus
give you an.
action dash? Where do you get that from?
Oh, sorry, full action dash. Yeah, not the full action dash.
Zephyr Strike gives you some extra movement.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, hang on, hold up. Zephyr
How much
Strike
movement
gives
does it
me an
give you?
extra 30 feet.
It gives
Okay.
you a dash.
Yep. We'll bonus action Zephyr Strike.
Zephyr Strike!
Pew pew.
Which gives me an extra 30 feet. So I now have. That was 20. I have 35 feet of movement and 35 climbing speed. So they're the same. He's 20 of it, 15. I have 45 feet of movement left.
Sure.
The goal is to get up here.
Alright.
I like
I
that.
don't think
I like that
so.
plan.
You're gonna try to. I'll give you. If you want to make an acrobatics check, we'll see how
Yeah.
high up onto the rope you can jump.
Yeah.
You can't ping the rope.
A 14.
14's enough to get you like straight across. You get to here. Unfortunately, the way this works, I just have to set flying.
Yup.
So you jump straight across, you're like here. And we'll say that takes, how far of a distance is that?
You got it
about
from the
10.
top of the thing.
About 10,
It's about-
10 feet. 10-foot
Okay.
jump, you got 35 feet of movement left.
I've got 35 feet of movement, which I believe is enough to get me up there.
Let's see.
Looks like it.
How much climb did you say you had? The same amount? What's your climb speed?
It's the same
base?
amount. It's 35.
And then you get 30 feet of extra movement. So... yeah, sure. We'll say you get up to, just because I don't want you flying around, but this also could be really funny if it doesn't go well.
Yeah.
You climb all the way up, and your Zephyr Strike is active, and you're up here. Disable flying.
Awesome. So now for my actual action,
Just as a...
which is
Look, I just.
going to be a spike growth in 20 feet. I don't want to get yogurt in here. It's gonna be like here.
That
No,
hits
that's not like
Menadina.
it's Mena. Fuck. Hang on.
Arrows wouldn't be a bad idea.
I know arrows wouldn't be a bad idea, but also passive damage also wouldn't be a bad idea.
Utility too.
Didn't you full
Okay,
action
note
dash?
about spike growth is it does hit allies.
No, except for sharks.
Yeah, you know, so he's trying to figure out where to put it that doesn't hit allies.
Yes.
Wait, you've already cast a spell in Zephyr Strike. You can't cast another.
Zephyr Strike's a bonus action.
Yeah, but it's a level spell.
Ah.
So yeah.
One level
Arrow
spell.
time.
We're not in Baldur's Gate 3, unfortunately.
Arrow time. Fucking 2 arrows this guy.
Nope, it kind of looks like we're in Divinity.
Do I have advantage because I have the high ground?
I
No.
I don't think high
That's
ground
not
gives
a-
advantage.
Mm-mm.
It just gives them...
I wish it- I've tried.
High ground gives the person attacking you, they're fighting you at cover. You have cover.
Okay. I will still have sharpshooter active.
Pro tip: if you lay down, you're even harder to hit.
That's the plan at the end of my turn, bud. 8 does not hit. 7 does not hit. I lay down.
Alright, so you're 3/4 cover, so it's a -4 to try to hit you. And they're gonna fucking go for it anyways, because that's hilarious. Band-Aid!
Alright, so how does their pulling work? Is it by rope? Is it magical? Did they yank the trident out already, or is it still in there?
They throw it and then they yank the trident out, and while yanking it, it pulls you forward.
Is it attached via rope that they're pulling, or are they pulling via, like, magic?
Rope.
Okay, and is it the trident still embedded in my shoulder, or...
No,
Does it
you already
come out?
pulled it out. It's already
Okay.
come out.
Great, it's already out. I'm gonna try to get in the boat.
That's an attack of opportunity.
I know it is,
Wait,
but it's
hold
better
on.
than being next to it.
I will
So-
use my reaction to make an attack against the attacker.
Okay. Because it's attacking him.
Yep.
You won't kill this one.
Oh no, I know.
That'll hit.
22.
Give me damage.
Okay. I will use a first level smite.
Big smite.
22.
22 damage. Looks bloody. So now it's going to attack Bandit. It is going to use its Harpoon melee attack variant as the attack of opportunity.
Is it just gonna pitchfork and throw me backwards?
It's... if it hits,
Oof. That's tough.
Bandit does
It's a strength. It's contested
does it-
strength. It's contested
22
strength.
hit? Alright, you
Yes.
take 2d6. You take
It's
2d6
contested
plus
strength.
4. You take 15.
Jesus, these damage rolls are ridiculous.
And contested strength. You need to beat a 16.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm gonna use every
bandit.
trick in my book.
Let's go, bandit.
Perhaps. We're gonna go one by one.
So Bandit's right here. 20 feet will put Bandit.
I'm using Bolting Bond. Probably. What else do I get?
I wish this was a strength saving throw instead of a contested.
Okay. I'm gonna use a different die actually. I'm gonna use my pretty rose quartz
He's
die.
still safe, I think.
I would say that Bandit would probably be able to make a check to grab the rope railing. 'Cause
With,
he's
I would
not
say,
all the way
advantage.
over.
I would say with advantage because Minnow is going to try to help him.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, why doesn't Minnow have initiative, Jared?
Yeah, come on, Jared.
Minnow doesn't
Jared's
have any
fucking-
defense mechanisms.
Yeah,
There's a
Can we
wheel.
establish that it can move stuff on the boat?
Yeah.
Is he gonna hit him over the head with a cup?
The rope on the sides here is gonna like wrap around their arms or something. I don't know.
Jared, what'd you say the check was?
16.
Okay, I gotta do two things. So I'm gonna pop Armor of Magical Strength.
Okay.
I rolled a 12, minus 1, 11, plus 4, 15. And then I'm gonna
You have a
use
D4
the,
from Clark.
Yep, I'm using that. And that should, they're 15
That
plus
auto
anything I roll.
succeeds. Yeah.
Okay, so as DM, I'm gonna use my inspiration. I'm kidding.
Damn.
Damn. So I do not get pitchforked off the side of the boat.
You do not get pitchforked off the side of the boat. You succeed on
Am I-
your strength saves.
Alright, I assume I'm not pinned in place and I can continue climbing
No,
into the
you can
boat.
continue climbing into the boat, on the boat.
Great. I'm gonna lay down here,
Okay.
You're not gonna shoot.
and I'm
anything
going,
first?
and I'm shooting.
Oh, okay.
I'm shooting that one.
And then laying
Uh,
down inside the boat,
Yes. Yeah.
He's rootin' tootin'
I-
shooting.
I mean, I can lay down and shoot.
I feel like
Or
the
I can-
point of laying in the boat is to.
right? Yeah,
I
if
can
you lay
kind of
down in
be
that, they're not
thrown
gonna,
with,
you
like-
won't be able to see them, they won't be able to see you.
Oh, okay. Okay, sure. Then I'll stand up and like half cover from the side of the boat and take shots. Ooh, those are good numbers. I think both of those hit. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Both hit. Sick. 4d4.
Plus 10.
Better. 21.
Ooh. Looks critically wounded.
Damn it! Second time
That's
I've
pretty
done
Right.
it.
good.
And then I lie down. Best turn.
This one here is going to move 5, 10.
And these things are like terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
I get that not many of us have taken damage yet, but I
Those
still
who
feel
have
different.
taken a lot.
Yeah. When they hit pretty darn hard.
Yeah, which is well, it's crazy that they're hitting that hard. 'Cause it's 2d6 plus 4. Like
I
yeah,
can't
they
wait to
keep
take fall
rolling
damage.
15 when their maximum damage is 16.
this one is going to attack Yulgrid with a harp attack.
Fair enough. He just misses though.
19.
Didn't you hear him? He just misses.
You take
Yeah,
2d6 plus 4. You take 13.
I'm gonna use my newfound power to have that.
Yep.
Two.
You take 7.
So good at him.
Anyways, strength contest.
cool.
Strength
9.
check. God damn. These guys cannot roll for strength. Can
Ah!
they?
Oh, neither
Either can we.
It was-
Yulgrid's
That
gonna
was
get
that was
pulled.
a 19, and then it like
Wait, does Yulgrid have a
shifted to the
D4?
side. I do. I don't think it's
Yulgrid
gonna matter
does.
though. What did
What's
he
your
roll? A
strength
9?
bonus? He rolled a 9.
0.
I do think he goes like onto the steps. Well, I
It says
guess
0.
I can't tell if it's a ladder. But, it's a
But meets
ladder.
does beat for the defender?
Yes. Meets
So-
beats for the defender.
I can try for a 4 here.
This is
Nope.
really hard to just get a
Nope.
straight line.
That's not a 4.
Not
That's
quite.
not a 4.
I'd say he falls into the pit.
Yeah, I'd say he falls into the pit. So you're gonna get pulled and then fall into this hole here, down to the lower deck,
Well,
which
Alright.
is only 15 feet, so you'll take a d6 of fall damage.
D6, I'll take that. Am I rolling? You rolling?
You can roll it. You're already holding the die.
Ow.
2
So
damage.
you fall, and that will be the end of
How
this
often can
one's
you use
turn.
your-
4 damage.
How often can you have the
It's equal to his
damage?
con mod.
Mm-hmm. So 3.
Varden.
I'm not using it for that.
Yeah. That's fair. Okay. I will. For my action, I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind backwards at the merfolk.
Oh, try
Um,
which makes them disad.
So a creature. I'll just read the spell. I create a line of strong wind, 60 feet long and 10 feet wide, from me in a direction I choose for the spell's duration. Each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away from you in the direction following. Any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves when moving close to me. And it also
I love
disperses
Gust of Wind.
gases.
Okay, so it
Um,
doesn't affect projectiles.
No, it does not.
Alright,
It's
is that your whole turn?
windy.
It'll be my that'll be my action, and my bonus action I will Hexblade curse this guy that's right in front of me. That
Okay.
guy. I'll Hexblade curse him. So yeah,
This one has to make a strength save. How
Yeah.
wide is the wind?
it's 10 feet wide. So I'm shooting it. It won't hit the one that's right in front of me. The only one that will need to make a strength save on its turn is this one. And if it fails, it gets pushed off into the water.
Oh, you're just at that one.
Well, yeah,
Can you
because I
draw
felt like
the...
I can try. It just doesn't go like I can't aim. Here, I could do this. That's how far it goes.
Yeah, you can
going
just... It's 10 feet,
towards
so
the
you can just
merfolk.
use a line. And then, you're going towards
10 feet
these
wide.
merfolk. How far
Yeah.
does it go? The
60
gust?
feet.
Okay, yeah. So it
And then
prevents...
if it gets, yeah,
it,
and if
it'll
it,
shove this one merfolk off.
yeah, if it fails a strength saving throw on its turn,
Likely. Alright.
that's what I was hoping for.
This one is gonna ready in action. Menadina.
Whoops.
Alright. I'm gonna start doing things.
Nice.
As per the
Good, we
usual.
need it.
I am gonna Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
That is a 10.
No hit.
Try again. That is a 21.
That will hit. Damage.
Alright. Nine plus 4, 13, 23 damage.
Looks bloodied.
Alrighty. I'll also bonus action summon my echo here. And that
That's
is
the turn.
my turn.
This one is going to make a harpoon attack on Menadina. 17.
Dang it. My AC is 16.
Oof.
2d6 plus 4 is 11 damage.
Okay, minus 11.
And you need to win a strength contest or go overboard. The number to beat's a 14.
Just the plain old strength, no proficiency.
Add strength. That's it.
That's right.
All right, yeah, 18.
Why did you even ask?
I was just curious to see if I needed to add proficiency.
Okay.
We wanted to know
For
if you
future.
won versus you demolished them.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright. And then it's gonna make a claws attack. Plus 6 to hit. 15 will miss.
Haha.
This one will ready in action. Gilgrid, it's your turn.
2 of them readying
Well,
an
I gotta
action.
climb
love
back up.
that.
So, 5, 10. How do I? How much movement does it take to get back up the stairs here? It's kind
You
of
fell 15 feet, so you
Yeah, it's
should
15
take
feet.
15 feet to climb back up.
okay. So 5,
15.
20 to get back up to the top. Okay, 15.
Yeah, 20.
Everything just moved. I'm in a really shit spot here.
You
All
go
right,
up
I'm
the
gonna
ladder
move.
and go, no, go back down.
So I think me up the
You're a
ladder
wizard.
here.
I would be like, you jump off, you climb up the ladder, cast a fireball, and then climb back down.
Pretty much.
Fireball on a boat is crazy.
I'm gonna
But,
Please
you know,
do
we're
not
surrounded by
fireball
water, we're
Minnow.
fine.
smack.
He's
I
not
don't
gonna
have a
fireball the boat.
I
He's gonna
cannot
fireball the marrows.
I'm gonna roll 2
Fireball.
attacks against the guy who yeeted me down.
Okay.
First one's a. Second one's a
Hits.
hit. 2d6 plus 5 plus those
5.
both stay. 5 is 10 plus
Dex
4 plus
twice.
4 is 18 damage.
Nice.
And I'll
you
just
gonna go back
climb
down?
down 5 feet here to be in cover.
You climb 5 feet down the ladder and invoke an opportunity attack from both of them.
Is at least one of them for disadvantage for cover?
You're exiting their
Disadvantage.
range.
Oh.
Okay, I'll just chill up here. Suddenly, I'm not feeling so eager.
Mhm.
So anyways, this one's doing a harpoon attack on Yogurt anyways. This one right here doesn't dirty 20 hit.
No.
2d6 plus 4 is 9. You take 9 damage.
I'd say that eats him off. Oh,
I said it didn't
And-
hit.
oh.
You'll need to make me a strength contest.
It's okay, I win these every time.
You beat an 11.
Oh, he got it. He got it.
Alright.
I'm holding on to the ladder right now.
This thing shoves its harpoon down into you on the ladder and then tries to flick you up over its head, and you hold on to the ladder.
Singe flip didn't work.
I don't wanna go. I don't
It's gonna
wanna.
move to here and make a claws attack on you.
Alright, bro.
12.
You fucking
Or
missed.
sorry, 14. God, I keep
You
mixing
missed.
up the damage types. Leo.
It looks
Right now, Leo's
spellcasting
going, I
on
wish I
us.
had the shove Eldritch Blast feat.
So
Mhm.
true.
There's a lot still over here.
Leo could literally hit both these merfolk, boop, boop, just back into the water.
If only.
I'm hoping that the gust of wind will take care of them, but we'll see.
You can take care of one of them. I don't think you
Yeah.
can take care of the second
Essentially.
one.
Well, I mean, it's far enough away that it would have to move into the gust of wind to hit anyone. So
That's
then on
true.
its next turn, it has a chance of getting.
Well, it can go down
Pushed
this
out.
side, right?
It could.
It could.
The
It can
box.
chase me.
Let's see. The box ends. The box ends right about here, so it would have to go through It'd have to go through.
A foot of it.
Yeah, well, I feel like a little bit more than a foot, like 2 or 3 feet. So it shaves off a little bit of its movement range, but not a ton.
Mm. I'll
What
just
you doing,
Eldritch
Leo?
Blast this one. This guy.
Alright.
If only I could do that. There we go. Whee! 2 rolls.
Both
I
hit.
think both of those hit.
I don't think that one is long for this world.
Only 8 damage though.
Damn.
Alright,
and
here we
then I'm
go.
going to.
Oh.
I was gonna
More Leo,
move
more Leo.
this way, and I'm going to bonus action, mass healing word. I'm forgetting the number of targets.
Heard that as masculine word.
Masculine word.
Yeah, definitely that.
What's our masculine word, Blarg?
6 healing word or 6. I can
Banana.
Just
see
do
within
it.
range.
Our
I'm
masculine
assuming
word of the
it's
day is Pilates.
See everyone. I'm within 60 feet of everyone, so everyone's plus my spellcasting mod. So
Everyone's
everyone
getting some good
gets
healing.
5 healing.
That's
I'll
better
take
than
it.
no
I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't care. I'll take it.
That's like half their damage. Alright,
Yeah, for
this one is gonna attempt to
But that's everyone,
move
so.
5 feet and then try to
Other
scoop
than
and
John.
poop your paladin.
How about no? Does he
We'll
provoke an
see.
attack of opportunity for walking?
No, because he's still in your
Fuck.
range.
I know.
25 to hit.
That does hit.
Ready for a strength contest?
No.
You take 12 damage, and let's have a strength contest. You need to beat a 19.
What do I have that can help me here? I mean, nothing. I've used my everything except for my reaction. Alright. 10 does not do it.
Alright, Varden's going overboard.
I'll fix it on my turn.
Well, you would hope. Yeah. Varden goes straight into the
Yeah.
water.
Whee!
Wee.
Kerploosh.
Yeah. You all hear a kerploosh as Varden hits the water and starts treading, and immediately, due to your fear of... Or wait, no, you did not develop fear.
Yeah.
So you're fine. So y'all hear
And
a
I have a swimming
sploosh.
speed of 30 feet, so get wrecked.
Yeah, that'll matter certainly here in a moment, because at the top of the round, you're gonna get left behind.
Yep.
Speaking of which, I said the range on the ship was three times as much. 120 would be
Oh, the
60.
range! Oh god! I
Yeah.
Just
understand!
realizing this. Oh no.
Yes, the answer is yes, I am just realizing this.
Oh,
no.
I have to roll a concentration check, don't I?
Yeah,
To
you
keep
got
up
hit.
concentration, I guess. how do you beat? I don't know how
10.
concentration check works.
It's a DC 10 because they didn't do enough damage for it to be higher.
Mm.
I got a 12.
You're fine.
You're fine.
Chillin'. So
Right,
it's,
there's our
gust of wind is
range.
still there.
Gust of wind is still there. This merfolk's gonna start its turn. It's a strength save. What's the DC? It's gonna fail. It's gonna go
yes.
poof into the water.
Yay! The one thing I set up last turn worked. Well, maybe.
It's gonna hit the water and it's gonna start swimming. What's this thing? Swim speed. 30 feet.
Yo, swim at me, I fucking dare you.
Here, and then it has a... it's going to cast Sacred Flame. You,
That's
Martin, make a
dex
dex save in the water somehow.
Nat 20.
That's 20. You like dive under the water momentarily, and the flame hits the top of the water, and then you come back up. You're just kind of like,
I
Did
feel like
I?
that's reasonable for a creature of the sea, you know.
Merfolk, this one's gonna go to.
It slowed a
and
little bit, so
It gets a difficult terrain right here, so this goes to
Yeah.
20 or 30 feet of movement here, which is its max range, so it's gonna have to dash. It's gonna dash 20, 30 on in its turn. Dante,
Jared, with a nat 20 on initiative, can we go before the boat moves?
top of the round. Varden's gonna get left behind by about 60 feet.
Whee!
Guess that's a no.
No.
Dante,
Man, the ship's
the
only
boat is
think-
actively moving. When he hit the water, he was immediately being unlocked. So no, you can't
I
move
think
before the
since
boat
me
does.
and Bandit got nat 20, I think Bandit should go first.
Yeah,
This
sure.
time.
Yeah, Bandit.
First minute. Puppies.
Bandit does uppies and triggers 2 reactions from as Dante successfully passes it on to Bandit.
Oh,
It was
no.
if a creature stands up, they will both throw their harpoons. Was
I'll
the
just stay
reaction?
in place
And-
then.
Bandit stands up and they were readied and they throw it at Bandit. That's what I readied. Ian passes
Okay.
it on to Bandit.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Fifteen
Dante.
and that 20.
Yes and yes.
Wait,
Alright,
is it
so we'll do the
14
15 first. 2d6 plus you take 12 from the non-crit. Strength contest.
I think I'm gonna die on the crit.
Nat
Oh, we rolled
one.
that one on the strength contest.
Nat one on the strength contest.
Come on, don't be a net 1. It wasn't a net 1.
Alright, and then the crit is 12 plus 2d6 plus 4, so 16 plus
Oh, I'm already
2,
down.
18.
Oh.
You take 18, you're down, so you get pulled forward. So you cannot contest the strength check. So good job, Dante, on avoiding that one. Rest in
Dante.
peace, Bandit, who gets up.
Can I ready in action while I'm unconscious?
No.
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 Okay. Alright, well,
Yeah,
this
we'll
is gonna
go.
be a wild next turn, but I'll
Wait,
try to
so you
save
don't think he
Varden.
gets down and then Dante shoots anyway? Coup de grace.
What? Why would I coup de grace him?
Also, I forget how it works when I
Oh.
don't make any damage or death saves yet, but I am down.
You're down.
I've just
No death
realized
saves.
we misplayed how Gust of Wind should work because it emanates from me. So when I got flipped into the water, it should have moved with me.
Can
So
you
that guy shouldn't be
turn?
gone.
Can you turn that around and like glide on the water?
So what I'm planning to do is purposely fail the strength check so it can push me. But yeah. But
Okay.
sorry,
That's
yeah.
thinking.
So
My save for you did not work. I'm sorry. Maybe next turn if I'm.
Bandit's down.
unconscious.
Dante, you're up.
Ooh.
I mean, if I can fail the strength save to let it,
I
push me,
stand
I should
up.
be able to save myself, but we'll see.
There was only 2 ready
Oh.
actions.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
You
it
let
was so
Bandit
good.
eat
Yep.
both of them.
Yep. That was the.
I hope you know Varden might die because of you.
What? That's crazy. He's been touched by the darkness before. He's fine.
Yes, that means that I can survive just living in the darkness forever now.
Yeah.
Defy fate.
Yeah. I will make 2 arrow attacks.
Where are they going?
Which one currently has damage on it? Oh, let's do this guy.
Oh, and this one. Alright, roll to
That
hit.
guy. Does a not one hit.
Hits Bandit. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
Does a 22 hit?
It gets obliterated.
Yo.
It had 1 HP left.
Cool.
Oh, you're telling me a 1 HP creature chucked me off the edge of the slope? Fuck!
Yes. Can I do anything else with my bonus actions? Probably not. No.
You hear a voice in your head. Dante, Captain is down. Please assist.
Oh yeah. Can I Baldur's Gate 3 this and attempt to throw a potion at him?
And to take 1 failed death save.
Don't you have to drink the potion for it to do something?
Not in Baldur's Gate 3.
That's why I asked if he could Baldur's Gate 3 it.
No.
That is why he asked.
Ah!
You could still throw it at me because I don't know if Dante be
Wait,
smart enough to
When
know
that
you can't
creature
do that.
dies, I regain 5 HP.
Yep, you regain 5 HP.
Sorry,
As
that doesn't
you-
really matter, but...
That's alright, you have a couple rounds for them to drop the anchor.
I mean,
Hang
if
on.
I action dash to
No one
swim,
is
I can
looking
keep up
at
with the
me.
ship. But yeah, because my swim speed is 30 feet, so full action dash on a swim, I'm moving the same speed the ship is.
Is that everything for you, Dante?
Wait, hang on. Mene's actually looking in the direction for me
You're
to
trying to
actually
throw a potion to Mene?
to Mene and have her catch it.
The one that's looking at you is her echo. I don't know if that.
Ah!
makes a difference.
No, you shouldn't have said anything!
Ah!
They would have just passed through it!
Are they visibly different?
Yes.
No, it's
Dante.
okay. Catch it as an echo.
Okay,
Dante's-
so not knowing that information, I'm still gonna throw it.
Damn it.
Dante's gonna chuck a healing potion at Benedina's echo.
Wait. Okay, the perfect line of sight here. It goes from Dante at Menedina through Menedina next to Bandit's head on the ground, and
And then he rolls
it
over
goes-
onto it.
He rolls over onto the potion. onto
It's
the.
a-
You know what, Dante,
Oh.
roll me a d20. Just roll me a d20.
I'll do it in here.
Don't.
Yeah, it just passes through the echo and just hits the ground behind it. And
Does it shatter?
Does it shatter or does it clunk?
shatters.
Okay, it shatters.
Why didn't you catch it, Mene?
I'm not.
And I'm gonna lay down.
And it starts just like licking the ground.
I'm unconscious now. I just start convulsing next to the healing liquid.
Gonna mark one healing potion out of my
Wait,
inventory.
Do you
So
think
far.
Minnow can like
Jared's
lift
realizing I'm
himself?
gonna get thrown off the boat as well and sink.
Can Minnow lower its own anchor?
If I commanded her to,
Bandit cannot command Minnow to lower the anchor.
Bandit's unconscious, going, Minnow, stop. Minnow lowers the anchor.
Stopped as requested, Captain.
Oh no, it's so much worse. Bandit, what's
it's
your
worse.
AC?
my unconscious AC is 14.
So this marrow next to you gets 2 attack rolls.
Uh-oh.
It's just gonna
Uh-oh.
eat me, bro.
Those will both hit.
Yeah.
You'll take 2 failed death saves.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate
Arden, your
this at
turn.
all. Okay, so can I purposely fail my gust of wind?
Yeah,
And
sure. Get pushed
Ride it
forward.
15 feet.
Bro's fucking jet skiing.
Next
ride
to the
it
boat,
15
just
feet.
steam. Okay, let's see.
Do you have climb speed?
I don't have a climbing speed. Okay,
Maybe you
so
can
that's
grab the
30
ladder
feet.
off the side.
That's kind of what I'm looking at. Not too far away to hit it. Fuck. Okay. Well, that means it's too far away to hit me, surely. Oh man, what do I even do, man?
Cry. Mostly.
What?
Cry mostly.
You still
that's
could
pretty-
dash, and you could probably get to the ladder. Yeah, you
Yeah,
could
no,
grab the ladder.
I was trying to figure out if I had anything with my bonus action to heal. Actually, 1 second.
You're a paladin,
I
you
don't
lay
think-
on hands, right? But I don't think you get there.
It's an action.
I think you
So if I
literally
dash,
just
I
have to
can't use
hope
it.
Leo saves him. But the problem is the next Marrow could literally just be like, you die.
No, 1 second.
And then Leo still saves him.
Ah, and I can't fucking see him. God damn it.
This would be the second time Bandit saw the end of...
I'm trying to play a smart character. Why does this always happen?
Unfortunately, you let Dante trick you into the classic blunder.
Yeah. Even though they basically have disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll just dash to the rope and try to get up.
Alright. Just for the sake of not having to track it, you'll climb the ladder and you'll be there for your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Can I bonus action anything?
Oh, good. You got on the boat on your own.
This one already in action. Menadina, your turn.
Oh, is the ready to action if I go up, I go back down?
Wait. Before my turn ends, I do have a bonus action thing I can do.
Okay.
It effectively only does anything for Bandit, but it would get him up, so...
Burn the tide!
Turn the Tide as my channel divinity. Each creature of my choice within 30 feet regains 1d6 plus my charisma modifier if it has no more than half of it. As far as I'm aware, that's literally only Bandit. But it'll go
Bandit
up
gains
at
a
least.
d6 plus his charisma mod.
It does not ready in action. It takes its action.
It does save Bandit's life.
It at least resets your death throws, I guess.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you'll
It's a
gain
good move.
He was about to get coup de grace by the next Murrow.
10 health.
Whoa.
So you're 10 health unconscious, or 10 health conscious on the ground.
Still burned.
I was gonna
Still
save
prone.
you, but in the end, you saved me.
So wait, let me
Right.
get this straight.
Ready
He
action
gust
from
of
this Marrow.
winds jet skis backwards, starts fucking singing, and resurrects. Okay.
Well, no, it's not resurrection. It's a
And
It's a heal, yeah, I'm
saves
just picking him
Bandit's
up.
life from off
Yeah.
the ship.
Oh.
for now. I'm trying
I'm
my
gonna let
best.
y'all
man.
fucking deal with that right now. I got bitches
I'm
to
fucking
kill.
dealing with it.
Kill them all. That's fine.
And it's
I'm
got
trying to keep
harpoon
you alive.
holes. Just everywhere.
I look like a
That's a you
tenderized
problem.
steak.
Anyway, I'm gonna start swinging.
Menadina turns around and Bandit's lying in a pool of blood, and she goes, "That's a you problem."
I
That's a
can't
you
handle that right now. I'm
problem.
gonna
No.
try to get rid of.
Dante's
It's
still
not
out
Just
still.
blood. There's a shattered health potion right next to him.
The thing is bloody next to me. If I kill it, I can move to the next one, and then I have a plan.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to great weapon fighting, my
Mhm.
master. That is a 30 20
Oh
That'll
no.
to
hit.
hit for the first one. And I'll do that one at a time.
Jared, could I, as a
Just to see
full
if he
action,
dies.
try to lick the potion off of the deck and do
Yeah, I'll
so
allow
with
it.
no? Great.
He says, "Yeah, I'll allow it." Like you're never
Great,
gonna
fuck
get to your
me.
turn again.
11, 21 damage for that first hit.
Okay, it dies.
Yes, one is
Fucking
dead.
amazing. I'm going to move over here. I'm gonna handle this fucker next to his bandit. And I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna roll to hit again. Great, master
Mhm.
active. Ooh, Does a
Minus
14 hit?
launch the stairs.
Oh, I think it might.
Ah.
14.
14 hits.
Huge.
Huge. We'll do that one. God damn. Reroll that one. Okay. 4 plus 4 is 8. Plus 4 is 12. 22 damage.
Still standing, critically wounded.
Progress.
Um,
Progress.
okay. I get, with Master, I also can, if I get a kill or crit, I can also get a bonus action melee attack. I'm going to use
Yup.
that. Rolling. 17.
That'll hit.
So 11. 21 damage.
You have Great Weapon Master?
I have both Master and Fighting. My
Oh,
fighting
okay.
style is Great
Yes.
Weapon Fighting, and then I took Great Weapon Master as my feat at level 4.
Fair enough.
That'll do it. It dies.
Let's
As a
go.
reaction
Did not
to it
need to
dying?
unleash Incarnation, because if it wasn't dead, that was next.
As a
Double
reaction
kill.
Yep,
it
it makes
dying.
an attack roll.
it makes an attack roll against the other one.
It got a 7. Oh, sorry, an 8. That misses.
Damn, that's unfortunate.
I think it gets to add something, but I don't know if it matters.
There has to be at least a D6.
Yeah, give me a sec. I'm looking for the actual feature. It's hidden on my character sheet where I can't find it. There it is. Blood Curse of the Fallen. It gets a +1 to the attack roll, so it doesn't matter. And then I take a d6 of damage.
Huge.
Does that round down to 0?
With resistance.
Rounds up.
But worth a shot.
Huh?
Just talking about Aiden's attempt at getting it to hit the other one.
Okay, I'm gonna finish moving my movement, and then that'll be your turn.
Yep.
Can I not stand on that? Okay, cool. That's it for me.
Okay. Ready to action from this one, Yogurt.
Mm.
I
Which
attack
one is that
once.
That's that.
One attack. It misses.
Miss.
2 attacks. God damn it! It mega misses.
This
Attack of
one is,
opportunity?
this one's got the health. It'll invoke, attack opportunity for Menadina.
And Yogurt, you know?
No,
No, it's still in range of Yogurt.
I have
Okay.
10-foot range.
I get to
God
go.
damn it!
Is Yogurt going over the ship? Here we go.
I fucking whiffed.
21,
man.
2d6, plus 4. Yogurt, you take, 10.
10.
Okay,
I
big
got
roll,
an
big
18
roll.
save, but I only have +0.
Alright, it's making its roll for the contested. 8.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. How much damage was that, did you say?
10.
10. Okay.
It'll move the remaining 5 feet. And it'll claw attack Leo.
Mm.
38.
14.
That'll hit.
You take 9.
No. 9.
Leo.
Yay! I can do things again. No one is down currently, right? Or is
Nope.
Bandit back down?
Bandit is alive. He's
Bandit's
10 HP and he's
laying
laying
on the
down.
ground.
Oh, right, he's just laying down.
He's
He's taking a
playing dead.
nappy.
I don't think I can do. I don't think I should try to send him off like that. So what I do is I'm not gonna try to heal people. I'll try to do that then. So I'm going to cast. I can't really cast Eldritch Blast at this guy, can I? No. I can, however, force him to do a Sacred Flame.
So I'm gonna Sacred Flame the guy and
Okay, dex save, dex save. Looks like a fail.
DC 17. So yeah, fail, big fail, big fail.
Damage. Like 2d8. Takes 8. Anything else for turn? Wait, hello? Where'd my audio go? I'm realizing I don't have audio from Discord.
Spiritual weapon. Back
Cool, I
here.
was deafened somehow.
Oh, lovely.
Spiritual
My
weapon
spiritual
back there,
weapon
alright.
right here, so it can start swinging this guy. And just roll that real quick. I believe that will hit.
Yep.
And I believe it's D8. I should really remember by now. Yeah, it is a single D8. Where did that go? Did that roll? Yes, it did. Okay.
D8 force.
3 plus spellcasting ability mod, so 8.
Okay.
And
This one's
then can I
movement.
move anywhere?
You'll take it up.
That's why I'm like, can I move like the? But no, that's not really gonna help me much.
Alright.
Yep, I'll end.
This one's gonna swim to here and climb the ladder. Its last move speed. And it's like right up on Barden's ear, like, hey.
Hey, what's up?
And it is going to.
It's going to
So it's going to grapple me and jump off the boat.
It does have a grapple option. It's gonna use its binding staff to attempt to grab you.
Binding staff.
Miss. I think that'll miss. It takes 2 attacks. The other one is just a bite.
Munch.
It's gonna try to
I
munch
mean, unless
through
it
your
has
armor.
like a massive plus to that hit, it's yeah. What's this swing?
Dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
D4 plus 2 on the bite.
4 damage.
This one is gonna attempt an acrobatics check to jump up the rope, like Dante did. It is the same check Dante got, so it's gonna go. It's got the same move speed. It's gonna climb up here. And it is going to attempt to shove Dante.
Whoa.
How does the shove
So
attack
surely
work?
it's shove is not going to be very strong, right?
Yeah, surely.
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 Don't
Who's
call me
Shirley?
Pushes it 5 feet away. And it is just a roll to hit.
Ah,
AC 16.
10 will miss.
let's
It's gonna
go.
do it again.
Fuck. Let's
Nat
not go.
Nice.
I think you're getting pushed.
So it's going to shove Dante over the ledge.
Man,
So
I
it, like,
swear, every time.
rolls you over the ledge. And the moment you go airborne, 2 ready attacks are going to trigger.
Oh no.
Fuck.
My end is just gonna get skewered in the air. Fuck.
So
a
2
little
attack
bit.
rolls. One of them will hit. You'll take 2d6.
Is he gonna get yoinked midair?
Plus 4 is 10. And then make me a contested strength check.
Do I
While
get
falling through.
am I at disadvantage because I'm in the air?
Yeah, I would say. It'd be really cool if you held your ground.
I mean, there's no shot. You have to get what is it? That's a 22
22.
with this ad.
I would have to
Yeah.
get a nat 20.
Twice.
With this
Be
ad.
pretty cool though.
Be pretty
It
cool.
would be
though.
awesome.
Okay, no.
And they don't even add
So
up to 20.
Dante above y'all is like, y'all hear him go, oh shit, get on me, and then you just see him just get thrown over the top, and then like 2 harpoons just shoof, one of them hits the mast and the other one hits him square in the chest, and then he's gonna get yoinked forwards. So
So, how much fall damage am I taking?
quite a bit.
land in
20
water?
feet is
That's still gonna
here.
hurt.
Oh my god, is this 20? He's going down to the lower deck. It's like a perfect fucking shot.
Oh, Jesus.
my god!
Look, it's a perfect shot.
That means even more fall damage.
Yes. I mean, no.
So first it is, let's just measure out from here.
You know the
down to
merfolk
lower
liked
deck.
basketball.
Damn, man. They do.
55 rounded down is 50. You'll take 5d6 on top of the damage you took from the harpoon.
Yep.
So, Yoga, you're on the ladder, like fighting from the ladder, and you just hear, ah!
Whoa,
I-
it's like the Doppler effect. Whoa! Thud.
Can I make some kind of reaction to
yeah.
try and like, not catch him, but just like
Well,
break
wait,
his
okay.
fall?
I feel like the shove action is 5 feet, right? So he's getting pushed 5 and then
Oh,
pulled
you
another
think he
20.
should land directly
So I think he
on
should land
Yoga?
Directly on
That
your
wouldn't be on Yolgrid, that would be like directly in front of him.
No, land him on Yulgrid.
I mean, I'd rather not, but I guess if we decide that's the case, then sure.
Hold on, I'll measure it out again.
Yep. There's 5.
Directly on Yogrid is actually 21 feet.
20.
Exactly, so
So
the push
you're
action
right.
is 5
The push
feet.
action would be, he'd be here. He would land directly in front of Yogrid. Meaning
Jump
he
scare
takes
Yulgrid.
4d6 instead of 5.
There you
Yay.
go. 1d6 less, let's go.
And he takes
And I can still see him.
14 damage, 14 fall damage.
Nice.
And Yogurt gets jump scared as he just hears, ah!
I'm
And
not sure
Dante
that's
definitely
landing
falls prone
correct.
from hitting the
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah.
Oh, it's painful.
Wait, I'm imagining Dante's laying there like, and Yogurt just goes, that looked painful.
Ah, now both of us are prone, idiot.
Dante, your turn. Or you can pass it to Bandit. Bandit can stand up first.
Yeah, Bandit, do you wanna go first, bud?
There are no
I'm stupid
prepared
enough to do it
actions.
again.
There are
There
no
are no
prepared
prepared
actions.
actions.
Oh, there are no ready actions. Fair enough.
Yeah.
There's not really any good angles for me, so yeah, I'm gonna roll over and drink the potion off the deck.
You start licking the deck, and Mida goes, oh,
Oh,
Bandit,
no.
now?
Oh no.
I'm gonna ignore it until she brings it up later.
So what are we now, Bandit?
You licked my poop deck.
What?
You were doing to me what I saw those 2 dark elves doing in the captain's quarters.
Oh Jesus.
We're gonna have to recontextualize some things. The entire deck is not canonically her asshole.
No, only the poop deck.
That is the entire deck.
No, it's not.
The top level. What is it? 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. as you lick Minnow.
I got good rolls.
It's
Hell
only
yeah.
it's only the part of the deck that is in the back of the ship.
Did you just look up what a poop deck was?
I did.
Oh,
So the poop deck
Dante, your turn.
would be this.
I am gonna use the rest of my movement after doing that to stand up. Well, after Dante's turn, he'll move it to me, and then I'll do things.
That's true.
You're
I'll
going while I'm licking.
Slowly get up because I just fell from so far away.
Alright, so the
Uh,
ready to actions. No, I'm kidding.
Shut up. So that's half my movement.
I love.
I'm gonna flame
awesome.
blade.
How about these two in the back are just like sniper sentries? Like nobody's bothered them. They're just back there, just
Yes.
We're trying, man. We're trying.
Alright.
Not
I'm
because of
gonna
lack
use
of
the rest
effort.
of my movement. I'm gonna go hit this guy twice
all right. He's doing
with
it.
my flame blade.
Roll to hit.
Let's do it in here. Oink. Those don't hit.
Sick. You're a little woozy.
He's still staggered from
He's got a
falling.
concussion.
He's concussed.
He's
And
concussed.
So I used half my move to get up. I'm gonna use another half of my move.
You get back in the boat.
As close as I can get to the boat. The boat.
All right. Let me double check the range of where I'm at. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna allow an attack of opportunity on myself. Is this the sticky?
This is the one that has a
staff attack?
pincer staff. It can grab you.
Okay. Yeah, maybe
See
I'll
if it
do that.
grabs you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Oh,
Okay.
you said you were gonna allow it. It got a 2, so I
Yeah.
guess you allow it as it.
Yeah. Wow, because it missed. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna move,
Give Bandit a nice, boom. Lay on
and then I'm
hands.
gonna cast Prayer of Healing. Second
Oh.
level. Everyone within my line of sight, which I believe is everyone, all my allies, in 30 feet. Let's see. Yeah, Menadina, Dante.
Yep, that's everybody.
Cool. So everyone, all of my allies, are going to regain 2d8 plus 4 HP, which will be everyone will gain 13 life.
Take that.
I'm including myself in this. I think I can include myself. Yeah.
How much
characters of
did
my
you say?
choice. 13.
13, sick. Alright, now
And then-
is a good enough time for more Maras to jump on board.
And then I will bonus action cast Shield of Faith on Bandit. So Bandit has plus 2 AC now.
Hey, Bandit.
Oh wait,
How
sorry,
you
I can't do
feeling?
that. That's 2 leveled spells.
I have more than half HP now.
Hey, Bandit, how you feeling?
Do it. I dare you.
I have to say I take back my cast of Shield of Faith because that would be my second level spell. And I
Okay,
cannot
that's
do
fine.
that,
I
so-
dare you anyway.
Alright, Bandit. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
You take 2d6. Plus 4. You take 12. And you're
11.
pulled back 20 feet if you fail the strength check.
This one wouldn't be a bad one to fail, so looks like I'll succeed.
7.
This one would be a
13.
bad one to fail, so it looks like I'll succeed.
Alright, so another harpoon and Bandit stays standing. Menadina.
Whatever you do, don't pull it out.
They already get pulled out.
Oh, you're fucked.
I'm bleeding from every hole. Have you ever taken a fork to tenderize a steak? I'm like
I'm
that.
gonna have one of these.
Usually use the
I'm
hammer.
gonna have my echo move.
No, I mean like poking holes in it.
Mm,
I don't use a hammer.
here.
I should have moved. No, that
And
would've been
I'm gonna move to here. I'm gonna start swinging. Oh, that's a whiff and a half. That's a 6.
Misses.
Nope. That's a 2 plus 2.
Misses.
Mm. I don't think I can do anything else, so let me see. Let me double check. No.
This is at
It could crit and I'd stay standing.
That's you do not say that.
this
I'm
one
tempted
is
to.
at Yulgrid.
No kidding, yes.
2d6.
I just realized I could have saved myself from
11.
falling off the ship. That was stupid.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Yulgrid eats 11. Contested strength. 9.
I'm on board with
we
these
win
low
those.
rolls on contested strength.
4.
Okay, not that one.
Yulgrid gets pulled to here.
Wait, he pulled me closer! Oh, you fucking dumbass!
Well, that's
Oh,
what
you idiot!
That's all you could do.
5. It'll drop
Oh,
down.
you didn't want to do that, brother!
10 more.
Claws and bite.
And it'll make more. It'll make the claws attack. Miss.
Huge.
Parry!
Your turn, Yulgrid.
I'm gonna move 5, 10 on the stairs, look down, and I'm gonna make 2 attack actions on him. Does
Both hit?
a
Both
it
hit.
hit? Okay, cool. That
Does
and
the hit
that. I'm gonna re-roll the 1, so it's a
Dang,
12,
the roll is 14 plus numbers.
14 plus 8. It'll be
22.
22 damage.
Alright, this marrow is going to make
Bonus
a
action.
harpoon
My blood
attack.
curse on you.
It's going to make a harpoon attack on Leo. Leo does need to succeed on the strength check if this hits. 12?
No.
Alright, Leo's good. It's gonna turn to make a claws attack on Dante. 16?
Meets.
2d4 plus. Ooh, 12.
Yikes.
Leo.
Yay. That guy's gone. He moved somewhere. Lovely.
Somewhere.
Somewhere is way up there. There's no way that's ever getting there. I can move it 30 feet, right? With my bonus action? Yes. So I can start walloping this guy. And I think that's what I'll do, is just move the... I'm pretty sure that's bonus action. Yeah, bonus action. Oh, it's only 20 feet. Okay. Right? 20? Yes. 20 feet.
Yep, it can
Comes
get
up
in
and
range.
starts smacking it. We.
Miss.
I'm assuming 11 doesn't hit. Or 12. Wait, does 12 hit?
No. Need
Sadness.
13.
He's a +9. Holy
Damn.
shit.
I mean, I'm wearing robes that give me a +1. So, and
I
then
see.
Sacred Flame. I'll do that again. Since he
I'm out
kind of
here
blocks me
straight
from
up
doing what else I
smacking
want to
it
do.
in my it.
Oh!
Let's just say.
17?
17 meets.
Alright, Merfolk turn.
God damn. Okay. I did not expect to get wrecked there.
It's gonna make 2 attack rolls on Bandit.
On his first attack, I'll use my reaction to attack him.
Alright. I already lost my rolls.
Does a 13 hit?
Yes. Bandit, does a 13 hit?
Nope.
Does a 15 hit?
Yup.
Oh, first level divine smite.
And it gets bit.
Am I tasty?
Alright, the merfolk takes 12 damage.
Right? And then Bandit, you take 3 from the bite. How much health you got right now, Bandit?
17.
Next Merfolk is gonna move
We do a
to
little
here.
bit of healing.
It is going to cast Guiding Bolt from its high ground position. Yogurt.
Yes.
Surely that's out of range.
Guiding Bolt is what? Hold on, that's a good point. That roll will stand, which means it'll probably miss whoever it goes at. It's 120 feet. Yogurt is a
Okay,
9
it's not out
hit.
of range. I lied.
No.
It's gonna go prone. Dante.
You dare use my own spells against me?
Potter.
I am going to just use my flame blade to attack this dude twice again.
Boy,
Yeah,
this
you'll roll
deck
better
has
than-
become a mess
You'll
of
roll above a
dice.
10.
We believe.
I believe in Dante rolling above a 10. What's your bonus?
+5.
The 8 hits.
Oh.
Let's go.
3d6 fire damage.
Yo, damn.
Looks bloodied. Bandit, you're up.
Yay.
Oh yeah, top of the round. No, I'm kidding.
There's nothing to do at the top. Unless you're gonna add more fighters, in which case, do it.
Please
Is
do
the
it.
one right in front of me bloodied or anything, or is it just chilling?
It's only taken 12 total damage so far.
Dang, that's it. All right. I'm gonna resume getting in the boat. It can
Yeah,
bite
top
me.
of the round.
No.
Finally, a worthy challenger.
We're fucked,
I love the
boys.
idea that after everything that's happened to Bandit, Bandit sees that and goes, "Yes, finally a worthy opponent."
Bro.
If it showed up, I would have just ran and put the gun on the pedestal. It is like right in front of the cannon.
True.
Yeah, it would have done so much damage. You know, like maybe a tenth of its
68.
health per shot. Probably less.
That's a lot.
Easy money.
10th is a lot.
All right, everyone else survived 10
It only
rounds.
takes 10
Let's
turns.
go.
I'm
I'll
gonna
just hop
vote
on
Garrett,
the back and
survive
start
10
divine
rounds.
smiting it. You know?
Attack of opportunity from the merfolk.
Oh, it's gonna try to pincer you. Here it comes,
I
the
have
pincer
no reaction
attack.
to this one, unfortunately.
Oh, that'll hit. 15.
Yep.
You don't go anywhere. You're grabbed. You're grappled.
Oh, I'm grabbed. Okay.
And you
Okay.
take some amount of damage that I gotta figure out. The pincer staff does a d6 plus 2. And you are medium creatures, so you are grappled. DC 14 escape, which takes your whole which takes your action.
That's
You take
5
5
damage
damage.
overall. Yep. Unless I don't try to escape. Nah. Who is that next to me, Varden?
That is correct.
Alright, I probably should do some bullshit. Okay. What do? I mean, yeah, the only really reasonable thing for me to do is just to scattershot it,
Alright.
so it makes a dex save.
Dex save. 10.
0 dex? Yeah, it fails. Alright, it's taking 2d4 plus 5. 9.
Varden.
Alrighty. I'm gonna take a swing at the merfolk.
Go for it.
It is a 21 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. I will divine smite it again.
Wow, that was bad.
Jesus fuck!
Holy,
10
that was-
damage.
That's rough.
It looks bloodied.
Bro, this guy has been so resistant to my divine smites. I've used 2 divine smites on him for 22 total.
Was that on the marrow or the merfolk?
The merfolk.
Okay.
Is he resistant or did you just miss?
Oh, I crit failed on the second attack.
Is that hitting me? Jared, is it hitting me? Is it hitting me? Come on, I'm a sucker for pain.
I mean, to be fair, my hits without divine smite are not very damaging.
I
That's
think he's
between
going
you
down
and
here.
Minnow. We don't need to know that.
What'd you say,
No,
Jared?
it just crit misses. You just crit miss.
Okay. Well, as my bonus action, I'll use Harness Divine Power and replenish my Channel Divinity.
There you go. Alright, Marrow turn. This one's gonna throw us a harpoon, and it's gonna harpoon.
Go ahead.
He's gonna poon.
Go
It's
ahead.
gonna poon bandit.
Alright. This could down me.
Nat 20 incoming.
Why do you want to die?
He just thinks it's funny. But also, what the fuck?
You asked for this.
I didn't ask for a crit. You know.
You
whatever.
asked
I would have
for it.
said sure. I would have
12
said sure.
plus 4
12 already downs me.
plus 6 is 18. You take 22 points of piercing damage.
Yeah.
You get pulled into Varden, and then you land here,
We're down again.
and you're prone.
Womp womp.
The good thing I just replenished my Channel Divinity.
Oh, there's. Oh, that. Down. Okay.
Menadina.
Oh my god, this thing's so fucking alive.
Oh, wait a minute. I misread Harness Divine Power. That's a lie. I don't have my Channel Divinity back.
I'm gonna start swinging. I'm gonna try again.
Alright, attack
Great
roll time.
Weapon Master. Oh, that is a 12.
I'm getting dragged along the
Misses.
entire ship.
18.
Hits, damage.
God damn.
Good damage, good damage.
25.
It does.
Jesus.
I am going to unleash Incarnation with the Echo.
Okay.
Another fucking 12.
Misses.
Nice. Love it.
Yogrid.
I tried! I
Wait, wait.
tried, y'all!
Yogrid.
Wait, do you get an extra bonus attack because of Great Weapon Master?
I do, because I
Moving.
killed the bitch!
We can move and
Okay,
take
roll
an
to
attack.
hit.
Oh, she's
Don't
gonna
look
have to
But yes,
move.
I will move and then roll a hit.
Okay, this will stand on Yogrid. That's a 14.
Oh yeah, it
Go
misses
back to
fucking
Menadina.
nerd.
That's a 19.
That'll hit.
Huge.
Roll damage. We roll the 1 and the 2.
How many
The
times do you
music
get to
that's
reroll
playing
ones?
in my Spotify is so fucking fitting right now. Still 21.
It's alive. Alright, so the claws attack missed Yogrid, but the harpoon attack.
Remains to be seen.
Also misses Yolgrid.
No.
25.
No, unfortunately not.
Okay, I get
2d6.
speared.
Plus 4, you take 13.
Okay.
And strength contest. You need to be at 21.
Ooh. Fuck.
I can't get a 21. It's impossible.
But you have a
You can
plus
nat
one?
20.
I have a plus 0.
Oh,
You can nat
well,
20.
Nat 20 wins anyways.
Well, a 7
Yeah.
doesn't win, so...
D4.
A
Oh, you
7
do
doesn't
have-
help.
But you do have that plus 4 from.
You do have a D4.
Yeah. Well, yeah, not plus 4. Just.
Thankfully, Yolgrid's turn is next. Yolgrid, you hit the water, and you know how you feel about the water right now. You're not terrified, but...
Fuck! Get me out! Get me out! I'll move 50 here. I want to climb back up.
Yep. It's the rest of your movement to climb up.
I don't think I have a bonus action that's worth using here. Is this Is this a bonus action? Is that a bonus action? No. No. Yeah. Yeah, it's my turn.
Leo.
Oh. There's 2 left, and there's a bunch of people, so I'm not gonna bother trying to get that one though. So, or 4. I didn't realize he was back on board.
That's
yeah,
all
let's
of
do the
them.
healings. So I'm going to do the friend. I'm trying to remember the exact numbers. I'm pretty sure it's a D8 one.
You're just doing healing?
Yeah.
Can you do all your moves and stuff first?
Well, I'm moving to heal.
To where?
Balm of Peace. So I'm running
I see.
to everyone. Do
You just like Reconal thing?
yes.
Okay, nice.
That should be
Yogurt's
enough
over
to hit
here.
everyone here. Oh. Boom.
What's the range?
I like hold my hand out for a high five as you're running through.
Yeah, boom, boom. I don't know which one's real. I'm assuming it's this one.
It's this one.
It's that one. It's the far one. Can I get to you?
That's another 5 feet of movement.
If you
to
don't
get
make it to me,
there.
it's fine. I still have a lot of health.
And then get to Panther.
Yep, you don't get to Varden.
Yeah, I don't get to
Everyone
Varden,
else
but
gets some
everyone
amount.
else. 2d6 plus my wisdom modifier, 5.
And it gets back up again.
11
Yay!
HP. Everyone gets 11. Other
I'm
than
back to full. Let's go.
This one's
I
gonna
didn't
make
hear
a...
no bell.
This one's gonna make a grab attack.
I suppose the quick bonus action is that moves like towards the one that Varden's fighting.
21?
That hits.
Yeah, it moves. Can it get there? 20? Yeah, it
Oh.
can get there. Roll to
Oh
hit.
shit! It can't get there.
Meanwhile, Varden,
thought.
you get grabbed and you take a d6 plus 2.
18.
18, 17 will hit.
That is an 18.
Varden take 5 damage.
Yep.
And you're grappled. And then it's gonna try to
It
bite
takes
Varden.
7.
I don't think that bite will hit.
Nope.
Oh wait, you're grappled. It's at advantage. That's the whole point of the grapple. Now it'll
That
hit.
one hits.
Take a d4 plus 2. You take 3 from the bite. Okay, this guy's gonna stand up. Make its second of 3 possible guiding bolt attempts. It is going to guiding bolt. It's gonna guiding bolt Dante.
Oh, okay.
No, it's guiding bolting Bandit.
No! Oh, fuck, man.
This is my third time being crit this combat. Second in a
Thankfully, it's a
row.
ranged spell attack, so it just gets to re-roll dice. It doesn't do 24 plus 4d6. Which
I thought you were
probably-
homebrewing it so that spells do the same thing.
Yeah, are we using the new rules?
You're right. I did let spells crit a while back.
Listen, man, I'm
Turns
about
out
equal
you're trying
treatment.
to save you.
Jared's trying to save me like not everything.
Is there a possibility it just one-shots him?
I'm at 11
what's your max
HP.
HP?
53.
No, you'll take 24
No.
plus 4d6.
Yeah.
I mean,
You'll take 39.
Yeah, it doesn't kill me if I'm just down.
Jesus Christ.
That is more than half your HP, though.
That is more than
It
half
is.
his HP.
It is.
Fortunately,
Oh, damn.
it didn't crit you while you were down.
Don't worry, I think it gets 2 attacks, and this will be the second one.
Con save. No, it only gets a spell. One spell.
Oh, right, con save. Con save.
It's gonna lie down.
My constitution is good. Haha, nat 20 plus 6.
No
I got
wounds.
20s too, bitch!
Dante.
Okay, we still got 3 dudes. 3 dudes alive.
Still got 4 dudes.
4 dudes
Oh,
alive.
it's my turn, I'll roll
Still
a
got
death
5
save.
dudes.
Oh yeah, Bandit, make me a death save.
Where's my big die? Big
The die of death.
I shall shoot at that guy.
The die Jared shoved in his pants for a whole flight for me.
Kerplow!
Haha, 11.
That did matter. You'll see why in a second, but that did matter.
Gotta get
Does a 14 hit,
Yes.
17 piercing damage. Does a
This
nat
one here,
20
right?
hit, yeah.
Oh,
Holy.
okay. Yes, that
There
hits.
we go.
8 plus a d8 plus 10 because sharpshooter
Dex.
plus 5. So a d8
23 base plus a d8.
5.
28.
So
It
28.
dies. You one turn kill that creature.
Sick.
It dead.
The potential when he hits.
I'm gonna
Goes
use
hard.
my movement as well. Sir, I'm gonna use my movement.
You should use your movement to try to go push the other thing back.
That's what the plan is. I gotta get up on the ladder. It was 20 feet to get up here. I'm gonna say it was 10 feet to get up here. Bam. Ah! I should be right here. I don't know how to do flying.
Make me a stealth check. Dante should be fine. No way he like nat ones this.
10?
10
I rolled a
total?
2. Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Noted.
Yeah.
We love that.
Noted. Bandit made the death save. Barden, you're up. You're currently
Alright.
grappled.
Yeah. So what does that mean for attacks against that?
Disad.
And it takes my entire action to try to ungrapple?
Yep.
Or to break out of the
Escape
grapple?
DC is 14.
I'm just gonna attack it.
Alright.
This is a 20 hit.
That'll hit.
You said it looks bloodied.
Yep.
And it just took 7 more damage from the spiritual weapon. I'm not gonna smite it. I'm just gonna hope that it at least 5 will kill it. Does 7 damage kill it?
Nope.
Fuck. Alright. I'll hit it again, I suppose. I'll try to hit it again. That's a
hit.
15 hit. Okay. 8 damage.
It's critically wounded.
Fuck, man. I should have. Let's see, when can I decide if divine spell?
Menadina.
Okay. Oh my god.
No
We're
way,
almost
Bandit
through, guys.
crits again, right?
No, stop saying shit like this.
Alright, I'm gonna finish this one off. Will attempt to. 21 to hit.
It dies.
Yay!
Nice.
2 creatures left.
One's next to Varden.
You having a good time over there, Bandit?
We're doing great.
He's napping.
Doing great.
15.
Hits.
Yes.
Surely with great weapon master feat.
It
it's just
was.
dead.
It was 13 plus 2 instead of. Oh,
Yeah,
God,
I'm just
Oh,
saying
you had
even,
Great
like-
Weapon Master on? It does.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Surely with the feet on, it's just dead.
You're
Got the
great.
Menon MVP.
Poorly.
I mean, I can't even do anything here. 5. Let's go 10. 15.
25, you have
Where the
5 feet of movement left.
I'm just looking for the only. Where the
Put
fuck
up-
is the other
put it up
guy?
here.
He's up on the top.
Oh, that's why it doesn't.
Yeah, good luck. I don't even think I have a range on that.
It's okay. It's either gonna come down or Dante's gonna get it on his turn.
You know what? Instead of going that
It's
direction,
only like
hold
40
on.
feet away,
I was
actually.
over
It's
here.
only 50 feet away. I can hit it.
15. 5, 10. I'm gonna stand here to try and like body block Bandit.
You
throw
can't
yourself
line it.
over
You can't
Bandit's
hit him with
corpse.
the
And then I'm-
guiding bolt if you don't have line of sight.
And then I will action brace myself.
Alright, this one kind of peers over the ledge, Dante. And then it's going to step back. Your turn.
But it's ready.
It
in
didn't
action.
ready anything.
It might have. Might be a ready action.
I mean,
Surely it
before you did say this
Okay,
creature's going
you're
to
right.
ready in
It
action.
readies an action.
Okay.
But it can't use movement while it's on ready to actions, so. It would need to stand up to hit, which would be movement.
You're right, then it would be standing at this point. You
Mm.
climbing all the way up?
Yeah.
Alright.
I look forward to hearing a second. Ah,
Ready
fuck.
action triggers, it's going to attempt to shove you off as you pull yourself up.
That's
Yep.
fucking hilarious.
Does a 6 hit.
Nope.
No.
Yeah,
Alright, it
it's
doesn't
like,
get you shoved off. It can only make
I'll
one
use
attack
my-
on a ready action.
Cool.
Death save.
Wait, what happened to my turn?
Oh,
I'm not-
okay.
Orient myself.
Wait, yeah, what happened to my turn?
I'm gonna attempt
I
a drop
think-
kick.
You're gonna try to drop kick it off.
Well,
This
I'll
is.
count that as a shove. But yeah, give me what we can flavor as a drop kick. Give me a attack roll. Shove is a strength-based action, by the way. Doesn't matter. It's like Dante has like 0 strength, but
I want to flavor this to
He's
where
determined.
he gets pushed off, and then I get pushed off towards the net.
there's a wooden beam back there.
I understand this.
you're just gonna
Just
break
taking
his
his
back
chances.
on the beam, just like.
No. I'll miss the beam.
Yeah, are you sure
Probably.
about that?
I want to flavor this. as
Acrobatic check in the air.
paraplegic.
Alright, so he falls into the boat. He's gonna take 4d6. Takes 16 damage. And falls prone. And then make me an acrobatics check to not hit the beam. Also, Leo, you're right, your turn got skipped. What do you do with your turn?
I was just gonna Sacred Flame him before
He was prone.
Does a 7 do
I can
anything
just
for
see,
each
so long as I see him.
Alright, so he needed to make a dex save. It's your DC, it fails. Roll me your
17.
damage from that. No, you hit that beam just right on your fucking spine with a 7. Just
It
Y'all
took
hear-
11.
y'all see
Yeah.
Dante come up there, he dodges the shove, and then he's like jumps in the air, pushes off this creature mid-air, and it's like, eh, and then you see Dante go over the backside, and you're like, oh no, and then just
Oh, no. The
Oh.
mental image of this
I
brutal.
want to flavor this as
Ugh.
paralyzed from the waist down.
y'all
I
hear,
feel
"Ah!"
like that. I feel like that should do more damage than.
You're gonna
the
take
purple.
you're gonna take double the fall damage that you would have taken, which is 4d6. You'll instead take 8d6.
Yeah.
And take 24 falling damage as you break
Dante's
your
like, I got the
spine.
last laugh, and then takes 24 fall damage from cracking his back.
We're good.
How
Are
do you
we?
survive a 45-foot drop onto the deck of the boat and then a self-inflicted 45 drop onto a wooden
And then he kind of
beam?
rolls off into the
I'm
bed.
good.
Prone.
I'm good, bro.
I think
Uh,
Dante
Leo,
took
what
more
was the
self-inflicted damage than
It was
anything
11
else.
or 11. I think was the number.
Yeah,
Yeah, 11.
and that was Dante. Bandit, your turn. You made your death save. What you get?
Yeah, I failed already.
Okay, 1 and 1. Varden.
I'm gonna let you guys deal with that, and I'm gonna use my action to dump my full healing pool of lay on hands on Bandit. So Bandit, you're gonna heal 30 HP.
30. Holy shit.
All of the healing has been pumped into Bandit.
And it's now at 30 health.
I can
and
take half my HP again and roll for another con save.
That'll be my turn.
Menadina.
I have faith that the rest of the party can handle the single merfolk that's prone in the boat with
It's
probably
gonna get
10
up,
HP
cast
left.
its last guiding bolt at Bandit, down him again on a crit.
I mean, it would have to crit to
I'm
deal
going
30
to
damage.
use my healing hand.
Oh, we're not taking chances.
Wait,
anymore.
somebody has to kill it.
Everyone's pumping me up for me to go make one
Where is
final,
it?
like...
It's in the
It's in the
boat.
boat.
It's right there.
I have to
Bandit,
fucking
this is
climb
your
in
guy,
the damn
Bandit.
boat.
I haven't gotten to kill all combat.
Get in there, Bandit, go get him!
I guess I kind of need to be like. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I should
I'm
have
doing
moved
my
closer
job.
to Bandit.
I'm healing handsing.
We spent the next 4 turns healing me while I do fisticuffs with it.
You have a vendetta with this guy.
You gain 10.
I'll take more.
Go get him, Bandit. Beat him
Is
up.
Bandit gonna go have a fight? Are you not sponsoring a fight ring? Because the spellcaster's gonna be out of spell slots.
Fight!
He's gonna have
He
Bandit.
wasn't already?
He's got 1 left.
He's only used 2 spells.
And then I'll move closer over here.
To get
Fight ring
closer
in
to
the
the show.
boat.
Fight.
Yo,
That's
Rin.
it for me.
No, we're not. I'm not condoning the fight ring.
Damn.
I mean, I wouldn't either. Like.
I didn't hear no bell.
I'm gonna climb up into the boat here, and I'm gonna do a couple of nice little stabs. Disadvantage
Ooh.
because it doesn't matter.
Both hit.
Reroll both those ones.
7 plus
7,
3 is 10,
10.
plus 8,
I
right?
don't-
18?
Plus 8 is 18 damage.
Looks critically wounded. Leo.
Yay! Where the hell has it landed?
It's in the
In the
boat.
boat.
I'm right next to
Oh.
you.
I suppose I can see it.
You can just
I don't
move
know
the
if you
hammer
can,
in,
'cause it's
just-
thrown in the
Oh
boat.
yeah, move the hammer in.
So
Not a
you
coup
stab
drive,
this
is
thing
it?
on the ground a couple times, and it's like kind of like convulsing, like it's still alive a little bit. It's got very like it looks like it's on the edge of death, and then you just see a little hammer float up into the boat and just.
Like a Oh, come on.
plus 5. Plus 5. It's 6.
It does,
Yeah.
but actually, it's more
Yeah,
like
hand out.
it's more like a.
Perfect bump.
Fist
There's no
bump,
wind up, it just kinda
with the
taps
fist
it.
bump with the spiritual weapon.
Just bump the hammer.
Yeah, it fist bumps you. You take
Let's go.
You take
13 points of force damage.
13.
Max rolled on damage.
Jared rolls.
Okay. I'll take
Jared's
13.
rolling high today, bro.
Jared damage rolls. God
You put your
damn.
fist out and just.
Oh,
God.
Good thing I'm
damn.
used to damage like that. Jesus.
I wouldn't have recommended that.
No, your hammer's a homie.
Meanwhile, in the net. Just
Ow.
In the net and on the
Not
deck.
good. Don't worry, guys. I got.
Sorry,
Are you
Dante. I just
sure?
used all my healing on Dan.
Guys, don't y'all worry. The journal entry's gonna go crazy.
like Dante, you're like laying there, and it hurts to move because of how hard you hit your spine. You hear a voice in your head. Don't worry, Dante. I'm sending for help.
Fuck off.
Stay there. I'm sending
Oh,
for.
I
sending
start
for Leo.
crawling.
Leo,
I
Leo's
am-
coming. Stay right there,
Fuck.
Dante.
Get
I
out of
love the
my
idea
head.
that
I'm taking
Dante's
care of you.
like collapsed in the net, but thinking to himself, "Victory."
The journal entry's gonna go crazy.
I guess you get the next one.
Yeah, well,
All right,
No.
we are
We're
over
overriding.
on time, so we will call it there.
Oh my god. Surely we get to long rest, right?
I hope.
I mean,
Surely
you're
we're
gonna-
at shore
you're gonna
now.
park the boat.
surely.
Surely you've parked the boat at a shore where surely you'll long rest.
Assuredly.
For sure.
Surely.
For sure.
All right. We will
For
see you
sure,
guys next
7 years
time,
ago.
where hopefully Dante doesn't break his spine a second time. Bye bye.
I foresee
We'll
it
be back
happening.
shortly.
Bye.
Yeah, there it is.